Toshiba Studios,
Sacramento's official home of the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Sacktown Sports, 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
Richard, and here we are, ready for a Wednesday. Hey, it's already the middle of the week.
Did we miss a day?
I think we did. We missed a day.
Okay,
that's fine.
4-day weeks. I'm for it.
Was that half sign me up and half I'm for it? I feel like you said sign me for it.
Did I?
Did you?
Okay,
Chris, can we get a ruling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what you're ruling on?
Wait, you guys are working 4 days?
This week?
He didn't get
Oh,
it.
No.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Chris, how many days you working this week?
3.
Oh, that's right.
We only have one more day of Chris.
And then, and how long are you gone for?
The rest of
I
the
will
month.
be back next Thursday.
I will be, man. A week?
Who takes that much time off?
And who you told me, but who is it again?
It's going to be Anthony, Kyle, and Anthony.
It takes 2 of them to make things go right.
It takes 2 to make it out of sight.
Yeah. Can you hit that note?
Let's get stupid. I mean, outrageous.
I used to get really excited after at the end of his monologue. Arsenio Hall would always go to the dog pound.
Yeah.
And about once out of every 10 times that he'd go to the dog pound, they'd play that DJ Easy Rock and Rob Bass beat.
They would?
They would. And man, that was when it was really.
I watched it all the time. I don't remember it.
Really happening.
I've got a question about how long did Arsenio Hall last?
I feel like this is one of those like the celebrity birthdays that you get wrong. When you say how long did he last, I mean, he's still alive. You're talking specifically about his talk show?
Yeah.
And not the reboot.
Yeah, reboot doesn't count, I think, in this question. That's
like what's weird is I know that it happened.
Yeah.
And I know I was around when it happened, but I'm going
to say 4 years.
I'm going to say 7.
Do you have the answer, Chris, or you just asking?
No, I'm just because like if you told me like, oh, it lasted 2 years, I'd be like, okay. Or if you told me it lasted like 8, I'd be like, oh.
Let's see.
Because it was crazy hot for a while.
It sure was. Let's see. Premiered in 89 and ran until May of 94. Okay, so circle gets the square, Jason Ross. And then it came back in 2013, was canceled after 1 season. The thing about the Arsenio Hall, I mean, there's a lot of things you could say about that show, but that was the first show in my lifetime that worried Johnny Carson, that even worried him. Nobody else could touch Johnny Carson to late night talk was the NFL to other sports in America.
Now, wait, you said till 94. Was Johnny done? Yeah, he was, right?
Johnny Carson, I think, retired. As a matter of fact, I know exactly what you're talking. Hold on. I was on my choir trip in DC for his final show.
Dork.
No,
Where?
I was on my choir trip in
Dork.
DC for his final show. I know this because I watched his final show in a hotel room.
With the choir?
Just with the roommate I had named Brent, who did not believe in deodorant. That's all I remember, dude.
Smelly Brent.
And then Johnny disappeared.
Yeah.
He was done. And the only public appearance I remember, it's still on YouTube. It's great. It's really, really cool to see because you had the Leno Letterman thing happen. Leno won out, got Carson's replacement, even though Carson got to replace Carson, even though Carson wanted Letterman in there, who it was the heir apparent. So Carson's one big public appearance was, I want to say, a couple years after he retired. Dave Letterman on CBS was doing his top 10. And I think he called for Larry Bud Melman or whoever it was, bring out the top 10. And Johnny brings out the top 10. And what was just awesome about that is that it actually was supposed to be, he was going to come out and do the top 10 and then sit down. But Johnny, who was notoriously shy off of his show, the audience would not stop applauding. Imagine you're in that audience. Well, I guess you'd have to be from that generation or whatever. And imagine you're in that audience and all of a sudden freaking Johnny Carson comes out, who was basically a recluse. And you're losing your mind. He was gonna sit down and talk, but he got so overwhelmed by the response that he didn't.
What can he do to match their?
You can't. You absolutely can't. That's
well, I got your answers on his final show and when he appeared on Letterman.
Oh yeah.
So what's your retirement guess?
For Carson, 92.
What month?
May
of 92.
May 22nd, 1992.
Yeah.
And when do you think he appeared on?
Is my sound working here? Because I got it up. So, how are you doing? Letterman.
Welcome back to the program, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you something. Tonight's show is so good. This program we have planned for you here tonight, that it makes it so easy. Let me give you an idea how easy tonight's show is because it's so good. It's so easy.
Let me just kind of. All right, there's Bud Melman, who's supposed to bring. Oh, they said he was Johnny Carson. They said Johnny Carson's got our top 10.
Pinhead.
Bud Melman comes out. It's obviously not Johnny Carson.
Night, suckers.
Night suckers. So he's setting up the audience for this.
Well, right up to that point, it was so easy I could host it. All right, tonight's top 10 list from the home office in Sioux City, Iowa. Oh, this is not the list. Johnny, can I have the top 10 list?
Yeah, they just go crazy.
You can tell he's retired because he's not wearing a tie.
That's exactly right. Retired. I see what you mean. That's a lot of great haircuts there. Trying to get the hair out a little bit. So Johnny sits at Dave's desk. Right. Dave goes around to sit in the guest chair, but Stay standing like a good host. Let the applause go. Johnny's trying to quiet the crowd. Now he's laughing. Now he's starting to get uncomfortable. He's laughing. Dave goes to sit down to try to quiet him, but he knows Johnny's going to do a bit with him here. And you can see Johnny's going to start getting overwhelmed here real quick. And he can't do it. He gets up, shakes Dave's hand, and leaves. Hey, he was going to stay and
Good
do
on
a
the band to hit the.
Yeah, that was if you saw that, that was a very, very cool moment. And then what wasn't cool was, and next thing you knew, Johnny was gone, passed away. Just
How much after that?
What year do you think?
I'm gonna say this one I won't be right on. I'm gonna say 98.
I'm going 97.
2005.
Oh wow, seemed quicker.
Right after.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he was the best, man.
Yeah.
How did we even get on that?
I didn't know much about Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, so Arsenio was the only one to ever take a chunk out of Johnny, and he did because he represented so much of what he was the guy that Johnny. There was nothing. Johnny could not get younger.
Right.
Johnny could not get cooler. Johnny could not get black. Johnny could not attract. He couldn't. Johnny Arsenio Hall broke those barriers, and you had these had Twitter existed when Arsenio Hall was on. I mean, there's a clip where I think he had Eddie Murphy and Michael Jackson on together. Like Mike Tyson and I think Tyson and Robin Givens went on at the same time once. Like he would have these, and what happened is that the African American community rallied around Arsenio Hall and was like, finally, we're represented because, and I could be wrong here, I'm not a historian. I want to say, because I don't remember at what time of day it was, but I'm trying to think. Was the last Black evening representation Soul Train? Was it that long?
Was that evening?
That's what I can't remember. And I'm also so worried I'm forgetting somebody else, you know?
I don't know.
I
always remember seeing that like on the weekends, but I don't know if that was like repeats or.
Yeah, maybe. It might have been in syndication. I don't know. But let's just say that Black representation on late night TV was basically if they were a guest on the program. So you had, I mean, look, you had
Flip Wilson, maybe?
Maybe.
But that's 60s, early 70s.
And so many people tried. Chevy Chase tried. Magic Johnson tried later on.
Watch both. They try to keep both shows alive.
Right? Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Who took the job, she was the longtime guest host for Johnny. Then took a huge deal that her husband negotiated with Fox, the fledgling Fox network that was Married with Children, Parker Lewis Can't Lose, this, Tracy Ullman show, which gave us The Simpsons. And Joan took the job with Fox competing with Johnny. Johnny never spoke to her again. Johnny was the other side of Johnny Carson is he was he was a grudge holder, like straight up. Like, if I will be loyal to you, but if you're disloyal to me, you're dead to me. And I don't think they ever spoke again, he and Joan. They were very, very close. But they all failed miserably. In fact, we even had, I remember one was, I think it was only one night a week. I could be wrong here, but we had local representation. Paul and Phil from, what was it? 90. I think it used to be it was what the mix is now, maybe.
Y92.
Y92, you're right. And they did the Wilton North report, which I think lasted 20 minutes. God bless them. They just had no support. Nobody could challenge Johnny. And Arsenio Hall was the first one that really, you had, was it David Brenner? No, Dick Cable, or not Dick Cable. That's Channel 10. Dick Cavett.
Yeah.
Dick Cavett. And you had a couple others from time to time, but nothing could challenge Johnny Carson. And a lot of people, I know you know this, but a lot of people don't know this. But Johnny Carson is the reason why Saturday Night Live exists. is the entire reason why Saturday Night Live exists. He wanted another day off, and they used to run his rerun Saturday nights. He wanted to replace that so he could use that rerun for Fridays. So they decided to make this show. If have you seen that movie? What was it? It was just a couple years ago. Was it called Live from New York?
Oh yeah, no, I never ended.
How have you not? How have you not seen it?
You of all people,
Jason. It's fascinating, and fairly well done based on the book. And they go into that. And they actually have conversations between Johnny and Lorne Michaels, who at the time was this young kid who had no idea seemingly had no idea what the hell he was doing. The chaos of the first night of Saturday Night Live.
I wonder who's I honestly don't know the answer to this. Who's winning the late nights now?
Yeah, I don't. Colbert's gone.
Well, he's still there now, right?
Yeah, but
Kimmel, Colbert, Fallon.
But then they also considered Oliver.
John Oliver.
Jon Stewart's back for once a week.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're all sharing.
And I know
the pie.
I know that
Then you've got YouTube hosts.
Right, you do. And the late nights have become very political, and I know it's a very triggering conversation for a lot of people. I'll just, look, people make the mistake of saying Johnny Carson never got political. He would make political jokes, but he'd be all over the place. Yeah. Nobody knew Johnny's politics. It's I will go back and watch clips of Johnny Carson. Everyone, just again, and I know there's a lot of people like Johnny Carson. I think he's the greatest TV entertainer. There's just the timing, his ability, the way he would make guests shine. It was never about Johnny. It was always about the guests. He was the ultimate point guard in the history of TV, and we don't have that. He was 101. Good morning, welcome in, hello. Yesterday was interesting. Drove an hour and a half to Napa for a preseason soccer match. Kids team down 2-1, came back 1-3-2 on the road.
All because of the fullback.
All because of the fullback. He actually played really well, but there were two things that were fun on the way. I had to give one of his friends a ride home, or a ride there and back, which is understandable. Parents kind of trade off doing that. And my son does not emote, but during sports, he very much will emote more than he normally does. And there was one point where he was clearing the ball and he booted it, but he booted it directly at the wrong guy. And just instinctively, he throws up his hands. He goes, "No!" I was like, that might be the loudest I've ever heard you yell. Second half happens. It's one of our kids inadvertently touched the ball with his hand, and so it's a free kick, a few yards out of the box. Tough to score from there, but still. And the opposing team, in this case my son's team, you make a wall between the kicker and the goal to try to prevent him from having a direct line of sight. So the guy, big guy too, for a high school guy, lines up and it was insane. Just boots a seed, 100 mile an hour, just boots it right into my kid's junk.
Mm-hmm.
You could hear.
Did he emote?
The slap. No. Well, maybe.
Slap in the face?
Just. And my poor kid, dude, I will give him all the credit in the world. If you've ever seen a boxing match where a guy takes a shot to the liver and he kind of doubles over, so it just slaps right off of, that sounded bad. It ricochets right off, and Mason does this like double over, but the play is still going, right? So, and of course the ball ricochets again to him. He boots it right out of bounds. Didn't have to. He just wanted to get the ball out of bounds, and he immediately drops to his knees and lays on his back. And the ref runs over and immediately does what you're supposed to in that situation, takes a leg and kind of lifts it to. There's really not much you can do in that situation. And of course,
he's like, "It's not my leg."
Right? Well,
no, not that.
So my initial reaction as a parent is, of course, jump the fence, get out there. Buddy, are you okay?
You're on the other side of the fence?
Well, so it was on a football field. It was actually a decent field, nice field, football field that they were using for soccer. Then there's a track around that. And then there's a little fence there and there's bleachers and stuff. But the fence is like 3 feet higher. So, it's a tiny fence. And it's just to keep dogs from crapping on the track is what it is. So, but I don't want to do that because, look, if it was something like if he tore a knee or something, I'd have been out there. But I didn't want to embarrass him. So I'm just sitting there and coach comes over and he goes, yeah. I go stomach, or he goes, nah, right the cricket bat. And I go, oh, okay. Well, 2 balls, 1 strike. And then, he kind of sits up. I mean, he was down for a good 5 minutes. I can't stress enough how much of a direct shot this was. And so he comes over. He's walking off, and everyone's clapping. And he takes a look at me, and I just start laughing. And he smiles. He knows this is going to be a thing, right? So he comes off. Hey, you okay, buddy? I'm fine. So we're snickering about that. It helped that we took the lead, end up winning, and then on the way home, I'm just, hey, buddy, we need to go buy a Med 7, and he's the kid that just doesn't. Everything's embarrassing to him right now. He just doesn't. Anything focused on him is embarrassing. So I FaceTime his mom, and I already told her
with the other kid in the car.
The whole 100%, dude. I'm like, hey, you want to check in on it? She's like, hey, you okay? Everything good? You go to the doctor? He's so we're doing that. I text his aunt, my parents, make sure you guys check in. Call his sister. His sister's brutal on him. He's like, well, you probably didn't feel anything, right? Yeah, that's good. Poor kid.
Sounds like something an AC kid would do.
AC kid. An AC kid?
SC.
An SC kid. I heard AC as well. I heard AC.
Man, I don't know what's happening.
Having a stroke? I am sure everyone on this show and everyone listening that is of the male persuasion has taken a shot there before. Oh, yeah. One way or the other.
Shot.
And I always ask this question because I have a controversial take on this.
Okay.
Jason, I'll give you a choice. All right. We'll just, there's kids listening, so we're going to use code words here that are very easy to understand. You got to take a boot, a kick. You got a choice. The twig or the berries?
Twig.
You'd rather have the twig. Chris?
Yeah. Why would it be on anything else?
I've taken a shot to both. I have never felt the pain I've felt in my life taking one to the twig. I almost passed out. It was writhing around, pounding the floor with my hand.
But usually in this situation, you're getting both.
Yes, in this situation, I took
an exclusive
foot that it was in soccer, and I took the tip of the shoe right to the how do I say this? The branch was pointing north.
Why was it north?
Yeah, what was happening in the game?
Well, no, it was that's just how it was compressed against. I don't know. It was just compressed against my whatever. It wasn't for that reason. I was rolling around excited. And it was right on the underside of the end of it. Dude, I don't know.
The back of the helmet.
Yes, thank you. That's a perfect description. You know when you
I'm so bothered that I was pointing north.
It's just how it was like I was wearing, it was tight. It was just compressed that way. I don't know. We've talked about this before. When you stub your toe, I can hit my hand on this desk like this and it's fine. If I did that to my toe, it's like the worst. I think the same type of nerves that are in your toe are there because I've never the berries is a dull, terrible pain that lasts a long time.
Because when you said that, I'm like, the pain's always in the berries, but maybe in my experience, maybe I've never had the other direct contact.
That's what I think most people that say that's the thing. I don't know that they've ever had that type of contact.
Where it's one that exclusively over the other. Because every time the pain is, you just feel it there.
You could brush them and you feel the pain.
Yeah,
totally. It was
15-mile-an-hour wind.
Other than when I dislocated my kneecap in basketball, that was the worst pain I've ever been.
What about when you dislocated your kneecap in softball?
I was a lot older, and so I could handle it better. I think for some reason, 7th grade was the worst pain I've ever been in. But that's the second most, dude. I don't wish that. Well, I mean, people say I don't wish that on my worst enemy. Like, no, I wish that on my worst enemies.
You could have it,
but it's terrible, dude. I don't. 0 out of 10 do not recommend. The Giants got in a fight, but they won. The Athletics did not. And friend of the show, Pablo Torre, is at it again. And this is a meaty story for the what is it? What did he call himself? But he really didn't. Apple rebound. Board
man gets paid.
Thank you. Board man gets paid for the board man. We're going to get to all of that. Victorious UC Davis head football coach Tim Plough will join us at 6:44. The debut of Sean Salisbury right around 8:10 as well. We got a big show for you. Sit back, relax. We're right back after this.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Progressive knows if you have to choose between everyday life and your RV wins.
What, are you going to take the RV to the mountains or go pick up your dry cleaning? RV wins! Are we cleaning the gutters or taking the RV camping? RV wins! Are we getting a new passport or cruising up the coast? RV wins!
Don't forget, you got that trip to Sweden coming up.
Oh, yeah, passport, then RV. Yeah!
With Progressive, you can bundle your RV with your home or auto and save with a discount and spend more time enjoying those savings in your RV. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states and situations.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're dedicated to serving people 50 and up like me. Our needs are different. Big Wireless wants us in an unlimited plan, but if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on affordable, reliable plans, including data that suits your needs, not ours. Our plans start at just $20, and you'll get the best customer service in the business.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
I'm Sia and I support Humane World for Animals. Together, we have created a new version of Peter Gabriel's beautiful song, Salisbury Hill, to celebrate Humane World for Animals and everything they do. Enjoy the song and join us in helping Humane World for Animals end animal cruelty.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh. Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hi, this is Greg Papa. Disasters hit every day. If your home, business, or building has suffered from any disaster, SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to and letting your focus be on what's most important, your family or your business. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
I'm Ken Korak with your Green and Gold Report, brought to you by Xfinity. Introducing the 5-year price guarantee. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Well, perhaps hidden in the attention given to rookies like Nick Kurtz and Jacob Wilson has been the play of outfielder Colby Thomas. Thomas, a third-round pick out of Mercer University, in his first 61 at-bats this year, 4 doubles, 4 home runs, and 13 RBIs.
Welcome to Dugout Radio, the undisputed home of Boomtown Baseball.
The Wi-Fi is booming with Xfinity, baby. Our next caller is
Stacy. How do you stay locked in on every pitch and play?
We stream it all live on Xfinity Internet with low lag, 99.99% network reliability, and speeds faster than a base runner beating the throw to home plate.
I stream on my TV, tablets, even my smart fridge.
Smart fridge?
With all those games, we gotta refuel.
Stream live baseball with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity. Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary, not guaranteed.
Safe or out?
That's right. Safe or out. It's time.
It's time.
It's time for safe
or
out.
Question 1. Question 1.
On the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
I got.
Question 1.
Question 1. Question 1. First question.
Safe or out? The Giants are challenging the A's for most momentum going into next season.
Kinda, yeah. Safe. They are. I mean, there was more. Was there more? I guess there was more expected out of the Giants. I also feel like we're reversing this question every 2 weeks. But there was more expected out of the Giants this year, but let's remember there wasn't a lot expected out of the Giants this year. And as a Giants fan, watching how they're finishing is simultaneously exciting and frustrating because you wonder where this was,
right,
all year. But here we are. And the schedule has, obviously helped a bit when you got teams like the Rockies and stuff like that. But
yeah, but take advantage of that.
Yeah, and they are. And they're just winning games. They're stacking series.
You're getting a little feisty while they're at it.
They are. And there was a nice little dust up early in the game after a Rafael Devers home run, 2-run shot. Admired it, I guess, too long, according to the pitcher. And hey, whatever. Giants win. They are now a game above 500, which we did not think they'd get back there.
Yeah.
And maybe more importantly, they are still 5 back. But they've won 9 of 10. They're on a nice little run right now.
Well, I know they just feel better about that. That's the best part for them. Like they're back in a position where I don't think they'll ultimately get there, but it doesn't matter. That could change in a week. That could change in a few more days if they keep doing this. But good for them to kind of restore order because the way they were going, I felt like they could have just completely collapsed.
Yeah.
And just totally
That's what it looked like they were going to do.
Yeah, so good for them.
Good for them. Number 2.
Rafael Devers became the first Giant since Barry Bonds to hit 30 home runs in a season last night. Safe or out? it shouldn't count because 15 of them came with the Red Sox.
Safe.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. No. Like, technically, he breaks the streak, but 15 of those came with the Green Monster, man. Like, nah, you got to, let's see him do it next year. Him or Willie Adames.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that's been an amazing stat that nobody, 30.
That's insane.
I mean, so many guys are over 30 this season, and I say that's out. The 15 were in Boston. No, doesn't count.
There is. Well, I mean, Adames is 26.
Yeah.
So,
see, like, if he gets to 30, that counts.
100,000%. You know what, Jason? Just for funsy onesies.
Okay.
Let's look at the leaders here. Just for this season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players have 30 or more home runs right now.
There's a bunch really close.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 have 28 or more home runs. There's like another 7 at 27. When it's all said and done, there's going to be like, I will tell you this much, there will be an average of one player per team that will have 30 or more home runs. And to not do that for 25 years, basically, that's part ridiculous, especially when you consider the fact that in that 25 years, they won 3 World Series.
Yeah.
And did not get 30 at it, not out of Buster Posey, not out of any of those guys.
I think the Yankees may end up with like 5 of them or something crazy.
Well, let's see. Jazz Chisholm has 28.
Okay.
Trent Grisham has 29. Obviously Aaron Judge has 43.
Okay, there's other bunch of guys. Like Ben Rice is in the 20. Maybe he won't get to 30, but
let me see where the next guy is. Cody Bellinger is 26. I don't see, okay. Ben Rice, he has less. I'm
he might be 23 or something.
Yeah,
but
it's just strange.
Yeah.
Anyways, number 3, please.
Safe or out. Either Bob Melvin or Mark Kotsay will be fired at the end of the season.
This is a tough one. Just by I feel like just based on the way baseball works, safe. And it'll probably be Bob Melvin just because I think Buster Posey's going to want his own guy. But I don't know, man. It could be Kotsay, but I also don't feel like the A's are going to want to pay another manager to come in.
Yeah. I feel like they would have already done that. He's been around actually quite a bit.
He has.
And they haven't won that much, and I don't think it's him. I mean, we can all point to that. Also, I don't think some of the issues with the Giants are Bob Melvin, but there's a fall guy. There were a little bit more expectations, and they had a much better record at one point. So, if anything, it would be Melvin, I would say.
Didn't Kotsay take over for Melvin?
Yeah.
And Melvin's been to the Padres and now the Giants here. So, yeah, Kotsay has been. Jeez. He's going to end up being one of the longest tenured.
Right. And who would have thought that?
Who would have thought that? What was the other thing I had for you that had nothing to do with baseball? We'll get back to some baseball at 7:28 Giants and A's. Oh yeah, did you see the thing where Tom Brady is going to be? They're allowing him in the meetings, the pregame. That is so weird to me. He's an active, Mark Davis is the owner of the Raiders, obviously, but Tom Brady is very active with that franchise.
Yeah.
You're going to allow somebody, not a coach, not a GM. You're going to allow a co-owner of another NFL team to sit in on meetings in which strategy and plays and different things are supposed to be discussed. This was like last week when this came out. I forgot about talking about it. Am I being oversensitive here? Does that seem like a huge conflict of interest?
I mean, I think with strategy in the game, I don't know how much of in what way. I mean, it's for his broadcast, right?
Yeah, and I don't imagine that, if he, I don't even know if he's going to call a Raider game.
I don't think he is.
And I imagine if he were going to call a Raider game, that would not be happening. I don't know. It seems strange to me, but again, I fully admit maybe I'm just being a little sensitive, Jason. Just being sensitive.
Sensitive, Dave.
I'll tell you who's not sensitive, Tim Plough. He can take anything you throw at him. He doesn't care. Big win for the UC Davis Aggies. They are a top 5 team in the nation, and we'll talk to him about the game over the weekend and how they recovered from Mercer, if you will, and how maybe that was a big-time dodged bullet for them as well. We'll get to that next.
Visit SacktownSports.com and join the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our client's portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Alan Stiles here with your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Joey Estes, out with that herniated disc in his lower back, felt that back tightness after his last outing. The team will take a few days to evaluate his options for recovery. His expected return is TBD. Jacob Lopez, out with that grade 1 flexor strain. MRI results revealed a grade 1 strain, and manager Marcotte said he's hopeful he could return in a limited role before the end of the season. That was your Sacktown Sports Injury Update, brought to you by DTLA Law Group. Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you tried online gaming. Who knew 12-year-old boys could be so mean? And where did they learn to swear like that? 2 hours of losing to these underage trash talkers, and you're starting to question if maybe you really should stick to pickleball and other boomer stuff. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop. Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash,
Vincent Mason, and Averyana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo with RVs of Sacramento and the Smud Museum of Science and Curiosity. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Attention taxpayers. If you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000 and they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated.
Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority Tax Relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584.
Priority Tax Relief.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
Welcome back. Going to Shredville here shortly. I got the Shredville hat. UC Davis victorious. Victorious. Hey, this isn't us, Jason. I mean, it is us. For some reason I have the wrong.
It's yesterday.
I have yesterday's show on the monitor here.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. You know what I'd like to see? I don't know if it exists on YouTube or not. During the break, somebody sent me a clip. It was years ago. It was Roger Waters, who has become quite interesting. And he was doing a performance of live performance, I think in Germany, of The Wall, and they were doing Comfortably Numb.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, out of the blue, David Gilmour comes in for the chorus. They don't like each other. And I'd love to see on YouTube a clip of like all-time great surprise appearances in music or entertainment.
That'd be one of them.
This is not a surprise appearance.
Not to us.
We get him each and every week. Win or lose, he comes on. He is accountable as we take the exit off of 80 and go straight to Shredville to talk to the head coach of the UC Davis football Aggies, Tim Plough. Coach, how are you?
Boys, another week. Can't wait to talk. Let's do it.
I don't know if we talked about this last week. I know we referenced it, but are you still doing your tradition of fights? That sounds weird out of context. Fights before the games of showing classic fights to teach lessons before games. Have you carried that on?
Absolutely.
What was the fight this week?
It was Duran versus Hearns.
Oh, wow! Jeez, what was the lesson? Something like, no matter how unstoppable one may appear, everybody has a limit. What was the lesson there?
It was basically that we felt like Utah Tech was going to be like Duran, and they were going to be a tough out, but that we were going to have to come start the fight with great energy and effort, the way that Hearns would. Unfortunately, that one didn't land. We didn't start with a lot of energy, so I got to do a better job somehow convincing them that the fight needs to translate into the game. Because we missed that one this week.
Well, your read on Utah Tech, though, was right, Coach. Man, that game, I know that last week you said the worst part about the Mercer game was that you didn't get a result. Whether you won, there's teaching in that. If you ended up losing that game, you would have been able to teach in that. This one, you got the lesson. You guys got yourselves down on the road. I don't care if they had only won the one game the year prior. You're down 17 on the road, middle of the third quarter. To come back and win, what did you feel like you learned about your squad?
Yeah, I think the question that remained from week one was, okay, are we going to be able to finish the game? Are we going to be able to find a way to win? And I feel like the Utah Tech game showed us that our team has that grit. They have that ability that, I think good teams find ways to win games, and we had that quality a year ago, and it seems like these guys have carried that over. So it makes me feel confident that we would have won the first game too. And I think the important thing is our team showed a lot of poise, and I think even the youth that we have, our environment has shown that our guys are going to find ways to figure out ways to win games. And you said it, when you're on the road, especially in the FCS, the odds of winning on the road are pretty low just with the travel and everything. And for us to be able to do that against a team that was really prepared for us, that was a great sign, I think, for our team.
I know you can't get too wrapped up in rankings and all the stuff that goes with that, but that, going back to the Mercer game that never happened, and they had the momentum. We'll never know who would have won, who would have lost. I know, and of course you should be confident that you guys would have held out. Then they turn around, they lose to Presbyterian last weekend. So in a sense, from a ranking standpoint, I always try to look at the positive. Maybe it is a positive that game never existed, because you guys move up a couple spots in the rankings now. You're undefeated. You're a top 5 team. So nothing ventured, nothing gained. You guys got maybe a nice preseason doesn't count workout leading into Utah Tech.
No doubt. I feel like a couple of our guys on staff were rightfully so a little bummed out with how we performed in the game, especially early in the game. But I told them, football Saturdays are like going to the gym. You go work out at the gym, you look to your left, you're going to see someone that you are really jealous of and you wish that you were. Then you're going to look to your right, and you're going to see someone that would die to be you. So football season is the exact same way. You can look to your left and be like, man, I wish we were like South Dakota State, and then you look to your right, and you're like, boy, I'm glad we're not Mercer. So, I mean, it's week to week, you figure out ways to win games, and everything will be okay.
Well, Coach, this week, man, you guys start on the road. I think one of the few teams that have 3 straight road games to begin, and you have to go to the University of Washington. What a challenge this week. What's kind of your message? Obviously, you're going to compete. You're going to go to try to win, but what's your message going into this big game this week?
Yeah, I was just looking it up. This is the 20th game I will have coached or played in where I'm the FCS team and we're going against a Power 4 team. And I think the first thing is financially, these games are really important for our program, right? Like, these are the games that help really fund our athletic department in a lot of ways. And so I'm always proud that the football team takes that on and stewards that process for us. And then the other part is, yeah, man, I mean, at the end of the day, all of our guys, everyone dreams of playing at Power 4 schools. I mean, I'm fine saying that nobody woke up dreaming of playing football at UC Davis. And but when you get to your process and you end up being at a great place like Davis, these are the games where you get to really prove, what you're capable of and test yourself against the best. And Washington is definitely one of those programs that I think is kind of the Camelot of football on the West Coast. So it's a great test for our guys and a great test for our staff. And so we're going to put together a great plan and go up there and take our swing and see how things go. And but, man, I've been on, like I said, this will be the 20th time I've done this, and I've won 4 of those games.
Nice.
So it's possible, right? Like, you can win these games. You just got to play really well and hope they have an off day, and maybe that's a special day for you.
So I know you don't want to give it away publicly, but I'm just, when you come on, I like to think of what could the fight be. Now, the line here is the Huskies by a couple touchdowns, but I don't know. Does that qualify for Tyson Douglas? Is that going to be the theme, the ultimate underdog upset? Have you figured it out yet, what you're going to show pregame?
I do know what the fight is. I can't remember if I told you guys last year or not. Is it better if I tell you now, or is it better if I tell you?
That's up to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, because what if you tell us and then you lose? Then it's our fault.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. I mean, I think. Let's see. I can give you a hint.
Okay.
I can tell you that it's a light heavyweight fight. It's a big upset, and it happened in the early 2000s.
And this is boxing, not mixed martial arts or anything, right?
I only show boxing. I can't do the MMA thing. It's a little too much for me.
Light heavyweight fight. light heavyweight,
early 2000s.
I'm trying to think.
Upset.
Because
Roy Jones Jr.
I was just going to say Roy Jones Jr. and what's his face, the guy that Antonio Tarver, but I don't know, was Jones Jr. Are we on the right track, Coach?
I would say you are dead on.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of a fun game.
That's right.
We get one guess. He gives us a hint. We get one guess each week.
Didn't really spoil it too much.
Didn't really spoil
Because
it.
we guessed it.
But, he says dead on, but
Yeah.
maybe dead on, it's like that fight, but it's not really that
That's
fight.
true. We don't know.
All right, Coach. Well, look, good luck,
Yep.
especially this week, can I say, because my daughter, she's a freshman at USC. She applied to 7 schools. One of them was University of Washington. University of Washington, they didn't send a letter back rejecting her. They actually sent a candygram to our house, and we opened the door, and the person asked for my daughter. My daughter goes to the door, and the candygram lady just pointed at her and laughed and said, "No chance, loser," and then walked away and left a University of Washington sticker she slapped on our front door. Personally, I thought that was rude. That's my little girl for her to do that. Now, all ended up well, but I've always had a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to that school and that program. So go out there and just kick some ass, embarrass them for us this weekend.
Well, I'll tell you what, that is awful behavior, and it just makes me feel like we got to go down there and figure this out. We got to go down there and figure out the formula.
That's right.
To pull this off, to defend your daughter's honor. And
love it.
That's why I like talking to you guys, because nothing gets me motivated than you get me ready to go play these teams.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here, Coach. Go get them. We'll see you next week. Win or lose, Coach Tim Plough always shows up each and every Wednesday at 6:44. We appreciate you. Talk to you soon. Safe travels.
Boys, find some joy this week. We'll see you next week.
See ya. Coach. Take care. I never shared that story.
You
on the
didn't.
air.
That's really stunning. But look,
that?
No, I don't.
He's going for some payback for you.
Wow. Call my daughter a liar. Christopher Lott.
No, I think he's calling you one.
No, take a break. Well, that's just your opinion. When we come back, Three for Madness, somebody retired that I thought had retired a long time ago. College football rankings are out, and Pablo Torre is the bloodhound of the sports world, and boy, did he uncover quite the scent this morning. We'll get into that next.
The Alan Styles Show.
The Athletics taking on Minnesota. All I know is that the state fair in Minnesota was so big. All I know is I saw fried butter. Has anybody ever had fried butter?
You've had fried Oreos and Twinkies. That's crazy.
Different. No, that's not different. And it was a Snickers.
That's still crazier than just butter.
No, it's not.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this?
I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
People are coming from all over to Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, from Folsom, Elk Grove, Woodland, Roseville, because they've seen for themselves the huge selection and the best prices at SacSuperstore.com. Good luck finding a lower price anywhere else. And if you do, they'll match it. It's as simple as that. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where a handshake still means something. Open until 10 o'clock and centrally located right across from Hagen Oaks Golf Course. And online at SacSuperstore.com. The guaranteed lowest price and the best selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, and Rams. SacSuperstore.com.
This 49ers Red Zone Report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Uyunglele throws it and picked off at the 20, the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Curtis Robinson on the pick six, and the house call gives the Niners the lead. 2nd and 13. Rolling right, Carter Bradley looking to the end zone. Tariq Owens has a touchdown. Where's Joe Starkey? Owens.
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners! Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Hey, Sacramento homeowners, imagine the coolest, most comfortable summer in 30 years, leaving air conditioning giants drowning in overstock. That's your golden ticket to massive savings right now at Sierra Pacific. We've forged powerhouse partnerships with the world's top manufacturers. They trust us for flawless installations, unbeatable service, and our massive reach across Sacramento to move their inventory fast. In return, exclusive, jaw-dropping discounts just for you. Upgrade your home with premium systems at rock-bottom prices, installed by the region's elite craftsmen and backed by ironclad warranties and legendary support. Plus, snag huge tax credits and SMUD rebates to slash costs even further. This inventory clearing bonanza won't last. Seize it today. Call Sierra Pacific for your free in-home consultation and discover the perfect system for your ultimate comfort. Dial 916-638-0543 now or head to SierraPacificHome.com. Don't miss out. Your cooler, cozier home awaits.
Sierra Pacific Solar Heating and Air. The guys in the big red trucks.
High voltage live boxing action returns to the venue on September 6th as Uppercut Promotions presents Thunder Showdown with 6 big fights on the bill, featuring local lightweight standout Kyle Lockenlally, who enters the ring undefeated. And don't miss a big heavyweight showdown with Chinese heavyweight Junglong Singh and Sacktown's own Vikas Diaw. Thunder Showdown coming September 6th to the venue at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Fight card subject to change.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your flagship station for the Beam Team.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Well, you learned something new about our radio partner during the break.
No, it's been a long. I've known Chris forever, as of you. You didn't know that.
I had no idea, and I may have known Chris the longest. So, is it a secret what we're doing for Pick 6?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we don't.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Why?
Because you guys, I already have you guys roasting me. Then I'm going to have everybody else roasting me.
We're complimenting.
No, you're not.
Chris Caliendo in there. Just I almost got a double spit take out of Jason.
We could get him.
We absolutely could get Frank. We actually could get Frank for every week.
Yes.
For Celebrity Pick'em. I did not know Chris Verlaut has Tom Hanks in his arsenal.
No, he won't. We're not going to put him on the spot now, but fine. He'll do it at some point during the show. I had no idea.
Idea.
Really good.
Now we're just trying to figure out what
era. I'm actually saving it for Alan's show.
Are you? That'll be my tease today.
Niner tease. It was really good, Chris. Great impression.
From the 209 about Mason's shot to the junk. If you're just joining us, my son took a soccer ball to the midsection yesterday. When I played soccer on kicks like that, we were told to make a fist and grab that wrist and place our hands in front of our jewels. Do they still do that? That was the conversation on the way home. Dude, you're supposed to place your hand.
It wasn't like a direct kick, was it?
It was a direct kick.
Oh, he wasn't protecting?
He was not protecting.
Oh, I thought it was just in the line of fire.
He was part of the wall.
Oh.
And it was a direct kick right into the summer sausage.
Take down that wall.
Right. And he did. And I said, dude, you got to do, first off, if you watch professional soccer, they're all protecting with their hands. Also, you can turn. A little turn. Yeah.
Because if it hits the hip, different feeling.
Didn't do either one. Took one for the team.
Probably wasn't the best move to yell at the guy taking the kick. You don't have the guts to do it.
And he did it in Tom Hanks' voice.
Dare you.
Meanwhile, will I have grandkids? Questionable now. We'll see. He's day to day. 3 for Madness.
Well, there's always Avery.
Yeah.
That just got uncomfortable.
Yeah. 3 for Madness, question 1.
Jeremy Lin announced his retirement over the weekend. Is it safe to say he was one of one?
So first off, this is kind of like, I mean, there's 3.
Wait, who?
Jerry, right. There's 3 things that are kind of all related that happen. Number 1, whenever we get an email and it's like, hey, happy birthday to, and it's some employee none of us have ever heard of.
Yeah.
That happens a lot here because we have a big building and we just don't know a lot. Some of these people that we don't see in the mornings.
Some of them are in different states.
So, right. Exactly. Secondly, not to make light of it, but we've all been here. Like somebody passes away and you're like, I thought they'd been gone for a long time. Oh my goodness. And then thirdly, this, like I thought Jeremy Lin had been retired for a long time. Yeah. Apparently he'd been playing in Taiwan and, but he is kind of one-on-one. I don't know I was trying to think, like, what is the Jeremy Lin and Linsanity comparison? He comes out of nowhere. He's this small dude from Harvard. And let's just call balls and strikes here. Asian representation in the NBA isn't exactly a huge thing. He has all these things going for him. Oh, and he's playing in Madison Square Garden. And he didn't just come in and score like 12 points in a game. It was like, oh, that's cute. Like he had this stretch.
Started to just dominate.
Just absolutely. I remember there was one game they played against the Lakers and he was just working Kobe Bryant, like out of nowhere. And then, carved out a nice career for himself. I don't know if there's any type of, maybe there is, and someone out there smarter than me can come up with it, but I just don't know if there's a, take away the Asian part, take away the smaller guy part, take away all. I just don't know if there's a comparison.
Yeah, it just seemed like he was such a flash that came in so quickly, even though he had been around and been kind of that journeyman, got an opportunity, G League, he had bounced everywhere, several teams, and then for whatever reason, it was kind of like the Knicks was something just really special. I think he'd been with like the Warriors before that? Or?
He was a rookie with the Warriors, 2.6 points per game that year, right? Next year he played 1 year with the Knicks. Just 1 year, averaged 14.6 points, 6 assists, 3 boards.
And I don't even think it was a ton of games.
It wasn't 35 games, but there was that stretch where he was just mashing. Then he ends up carving himself out a nice career. In fact, never mind. I saw him averaging 18 points 1 year. That was 1 game with Brooklyn. But he played for the Knicks, a couple years for the Rockets, the Lakers, the Hornets, Brooklyn. He played 1 year, and then he played 1 game the following year. Then he played 51 games for Atlanta, and then in 2018-19, he played 23 games for Toronto. So he hasn't played in the NBA in 5 years, but man, like that's a journeyman.
Yeah. And if I remember right with the Knicks, I think the story was he was sleeping on like somebody's couch, one of his teammates' couch.
I think you're right.
And it was like, I don't know that I'll be here long, just that kind of thing. And then he has that stretch, and to do it in the basketball mecca at the Garden, he captured that city's imagination.
He scored 20 points against Milwaukee March 9th for the Knicks, then 20 against San Antonio. Or excuse me, I'm going backwards there. Okay, he didn't do anything. He scored 2 points against the Celtics February 3rd of that year with the Knicks in a 2-point loss. The next game, he scores 25 against New Jersey. The next game, he scores 28 against Utah, 23 against Washington, 38 against the Lakers. That's the game I was talking about. 38 against the Lakers, 20, 27, 10, 26, 28, and 21. And then really, and only scored 20 points, exactly 20 points, 2 times the rest of the year.
I think it's that Toronto game too, because I remember seeing part of his little documentary they had. I think that's the game winner he had.
Oh, was it?
I believe so.
Let's click on that. See how I'll bet you're right. See how Jason's memory is. Oh, do they have?
They play-by-play.
Play-by-play. There we go. Play-by-play. Fourth quarter. Thank you. And let's go all the way down here.
0.9.
Jeremy Lin, 25-foot 3-pointer with 0.9 seconds left. Final score 90-87. Jared Jeffries did come in for Amari Stoudemire after that. Yeah, there was
defensive purposes.
Defensive purposes. That is that's a great set of memories on you there, Jason Ross. Yeah, that's unique. There's already been a documentary. I think there could be a full-fledged movie on Jeremy. It really should. It really is a great story. And I think maybe other than that New York year, I almost think the second half of that movie, which would end with him in his final game in Taiwan or whatever, like talk about for the love of the game, man. That
Absolutely.
And by the way, doesn't suck having a Harvard education. I'm sure Jeremy Lin will be just fine.
Yeah.
In his post-basketball career. Question 2, please.
Question 2.
The new college football rankings are out. Was week 1 another reason to hold off on rankings until a few weeks into the season?
Yeah, it's just silly. Ohio State's number 1. They should be in both polls, held by Penn State. Georgia and LSU kind of flip-flop depending on the poll, 3 and 4. We'll talk about this at length later. Florida State. As the big jump, which is expected. They go from unranked to number 14 with their win over Alabama. But you're right, Jason. We've talked about this before. It just, I get it, and it's never going to change because it's part of the game, and people love it, and, you get a lot of clicks.
Yeah.
But, come on, man.
Well, the counter to it is what? Last week, 1 versus 3. We don't know that Ohio State and Texas are 1 and 3 without the polls.
Mm-hmm.
We believe they're both going to be good, but it gave us one of the great matchups. And we had LSU and Clemson, and we had Miami, Notre Dame, like 3 top 10 matchups. That's awesome. Week 1. But, I'm glad that teams elected to play people like that. But, I think as we get 5, 6, 7 weeks in, it's like, all right, now we've got some information, and now we've seen some teams play and have a better idea of how rankings, would go. And on a clean slate, let's just say last week there was no rankings. Honestly, I think Florida State would probably be higher.
Yeah, I think they would
because they came from out of there to 14, which is still great.
But here's where it's interesting. So I agree with you, but also Florida State wins, but they beat Alabama, but there's no rankings. So how much do they get credit for beating an unranked?
True, if there was no rankings, but it's also the tradition of Alabama.
Yeah, that's true.
Without knowing. I think, again, if we do this exercise in the NFL and there's no rankings, but Dallas beats Philadelphia tomorrow night in the opener.
Yeah.
Next week, they would be ranked pretty high because that's the defending Super Bowl champions.
That's absolutely right. Alabama, by the way, falls to number 21. Interestingly enough, the 7, 8, and 9 teams in the AP Top 25, all 0-1. Texas, Clemson, and Notre Dame, but of course those are And Texas fell 6 spots. I guess.
Lost on the road.
You lost on the road to the defending national champions by a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Number 3, please.
Question 3.
Pablo Torre dropped an explosive podcast this morning detailing a seeming ruse put on by the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard. How will this end up?
Well,
I think we need to explain.
I think that I can tell you how it should end up. I got the video here. We don't have to play all of it, but I would like to share the video here. Let me see. Why am I? Is that what I want to do? And then I can go here. See. That work? No, I'm being dumb. Yeah, Pablo Torre is doing a really good job. Doing a very, very good job in he's exposing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's good at this stuff. He does that. He's been doing this for a while, and very bright guy.
In a world, and Pablo himself is a really, really interesting story. We need journalism like this, and the fact that it's in sports is kind of funny in a good way. Here we go. I'm just going to play enough to where it makes sense of his conversation with. You'll hear David Sampson, who we've had on the program before as well as a part of this. But this is what Pablo dropped a couple hours
ago.
What
we know is that NBA executives were suspicious of how Steve Ballmer's Clippers landed the most valuable free agent on the market, Kawhi Leonard. That the NBA did not find that Ballmer got Kawhi by sweetening their offer. But also that in March 2025, this celebrity-endorsed, multi-billion-dollar, allegedly fraudulent tree brokerage named Aspiration, which promises to clear your conscience and your emissions, they file for bankruptcy. And this is where the clue is. What David's looking at with his glasses on is a bankruptcy filing, and there's a list of creditors. The entities to which Aspiration and all of their alleged fraudulence still owes the most money. And what I noticed is what David is noticing right now, which is that on that list of creditors, up near the top, above the Boston Red Sox, is an LLC. A tiny little company that Aspiration owes $7 million. And that LLC's name, David, is what?
KL2 Aspire LLC.
And what does it list there under manager or member name?
Kawhi Leonard.
Whose NBA jersey number, just to connect all of the dots here, happens to be what?
Number 2.
So then the question is, the Aspire part of KL2 Aspire LLC, right? Because, okay, he's getting all his money, millions of dollars. What I started doing was scour the internet for any mentions of Aspiration. Any appearances, tweets, quotes, Instagram posts, anything by Kawhi Leonard endorsing Aspiration. And this was hard to find, which also might seem weird, right? Because every other celebrity Aspiration gave money to was well known. There was Drake offering a statement to Rolling Stone. There was Doc Rivers, Kawhi's own head coach. Robert Downey Jr. was cutting his commercial. That was the whole point of paying the A-list Avengers. But the grand total number of times that I found Kawhi Leonard ever publicly referencing Aspiration, 0 times.
Right.
0 times. And he was paid, what was it, $27 million? I
believe they still owe him at 7.
Also, just the audio here, there's another little wrinkle to this whole thing.
It's when would an agreement be terminated? So when can they say, you know what, we're not paying you? And normally there would be provisions for termination if you're a felon, if you're convicted of a felony, sometimes if you're just arrested for a felony, if you do anything for disparagement, if you bring bad juju upon the company, it can trigger a termination. This termination, and it's a termination for cause, which
This is in the Aspiration endorsement deal.
This is in his $28 million endorsement deal. Termination for cause. If Leonard is no longer an employee of the team for any reason, and the team, capital T, is defined as the Clippers. Yes. So an endorsement deal that a company does with a player is usually you don't always get the rights to their marks.
Right.
So it's like blank uniforms.
Yep.
And so it doesn't matter No, whether the player is playing for the Clippers or not. But in this agreement, it's a termination for cause if he's not an employee of the team.
As always, these are accusations.
Mm-hmm.
The Clippers have denied this in an official statement to Pablo Torre. We have to allow for them the opportunity to defend themselves.
Sure.
And to let nature take its course, and the assumption that Adam Silver and the NBA will thoroughly investigate this, which I expect you will hear from Mike Bass, the NBA spokesman, at some point today, that the NBA is aware of the allegations and and looking into it. Yeah. This is the wheelhouse I love so much, Jason. Like, the underbelly of the NBA and the way these deals are procured and the amount of obfuscation and fiddling with the edges when it comes to these contracts. We've talked about this at length before. We talked about it when Kevin Durant went to Golden State. We talked about it when we talked about shoe companies bonusing players based on market. We've even talked about it, not that it's directly connected, but we've talked about the day that somebody, hopefully Pablo, dives into how high-level NBA sports media gets their information and how they distribute it and the quid pro quo that happens there. So there's a couple things to note here, I think, Jason. Number one, if you think that the Clippers are unique, good luck, because they are not.
Right.
Number two, this should be an absolute death blow to Steve Ballmer and the Clippers. Not he has to sell and the team is disbanded, death blow, but huge fine. Multiple draft picks.
Because of circumventing the salary.
You are
the allegations are
directly, if proven.
Mm-hmm.
And Pablo doesn't miss, by the way. This is like when TMZ reports a celebrity died.
Yeah.
You have blatantly circumvented the salary cap. You've committed fraud. And what that means, for example, is I'm gonna use the Kings because they're our local team, and look, and all anybody has to do is look at the free agent record of the Kings to know that they're not doing any of this stuff. But let's just use the Kings because they're local and it's a name everyone recognizes. Imagine if Vivek Ranadive and the Sacramento Kings decided to take out a sponsorship with this station. And they paid us over the course of 5 years. We are their broadcast partner. They paid us $4 million a year to sponsor the Doug Christie. No, a player. DeMar DeRozan. That's a free agent. Okay, the DeMar DeRozan show. And he came on in the mornings every week at 9 a.m. and we talked to him. And we paid him $4 million a year. You're effectively laundering money is
right.
What you're doing. Technically, they're just sponsoring a show and we're paying DeMar. But when you look at the going rate for what a player show would be, I won't put their business out there.
But it's not that.
$4 million. When we talked about, and there's no proof at all. There is zero proof that the Warriors did anything wrong when it came to Kevin Durant or any other player. But what we did is when we started looking at who the owners and minority owners are, whether it's Peter Guber, who's kind of a more silent owner, who is one of the most powerful people in Hollywood, whether you look at all the different tech industry folk that are a part of the Warriors ownership. Player X decides to come to the Warriors and sign as a free agent. He gets whatever free agent money he gets, but also he gets a summer internship with Warriors minority owner X, who happens to be a Silicon Valley titan, and helps him with his investments. Right. Okay, well, what's wrong with that? Guy's trying to grow his brand, whatever. Oh, but he also made $40 million in the offseason.
As well, yeah.
This is a blatant circumvention of the salary cap, and the NBA has turned a blind eye to this for a very long time, and this has been an exposed flank of theirs for a very long time, and Pablo just exposed it nationally.
Yeah, and so like you said, to think it's just the Clippers,
no chance.
Right.
I would say zero chance it's just the Clippers.
And then what is it? How other creativity, what are the other creative ways teams have been doing this? Is this going to be a full-fledged thing? Is this going to be a thing the NBA tries to sweep under the rug? Well, and so the first point you said, we still have to give the Clippers a chance to, I guess, innocent till proven guilty.
Sure, absolutely.
These are allegations, but pretty strong ones with some facts seemingly behind them.
He's got contracts. He's got signatures.
Stuff that would need to be explained. Right. I mean, like if there's a way to explain this, then that's give him a chance, but that's a tough one to get through.
By the way, my metaphor, my analogy was completely was missing one thing. It only works if the Kings grab a sponsorship of the DeMar DeRozan show at 9 a.m. on Thursdays, and DeMar gets paid $20 million over 4 years. But two things. Number one, he only gets paid if he's with the Kings. And number two, he never does the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Kawhi
Leonard, as Pablo pointed out, did nothing.
Yeah, no endorsing, no speaking.
Incredibly stupid, by the way, because at the very least, you have him do
two posts.
Have his assistant put a tweet out, and they can at least argue.
Yeah, much like the other stuff they said, Doc Rivers and
they could say we paid him $4 million a tweet. So what?
Yeah,
I mean, it's blatant. The problem, there's a lot of problems here. The problem is sometimes people forget that Adam Silver directly works for the owners.
Correct.
He's not in charge of the owners.
Yeah, he doesn't want this story.
No, because what if they go out and they should crush the Clippers and there should be major, major repercussions. But what if Steve Ballmer's sitting there and he goes, and by the way, Steve Ballmer's not a shrinking violet or a wallflower either.
Yeah.
Just look up his Microsoft speeches sometimes. I 100% could see Steve Ballmer on the phone with Adam Silver and in a very loud and swearing tone say, you pull this crap on me, I'll take $100,000 fine and whatever. You go full bore on me. That's cool. I'll go ahead and leak to Pablo the 7 other teams that are doing this. But you know what? Then leak the 7 other teams that are doing this. Because small markets already have enough against them. And as a Kings fan, I take this quite personally. This is why when Luka Doncic gets traded to the LA Lakers, and I'm not a conspiracy guy. I get in arguments with people over how silly a lot of conspiracies are. This is not a conspiracy. Right. When Luka gets traded to the Lakers and there's no open market on him, that's why people like me, people like you go, hello? This is going to break out at some point. I hope this is the start of this. Stay tuned. This is a big deal. We'll take a break when we come back. By the way, 1-800-920-1140 is our phone number. 916-339-1140 is our text line. Giants win. They get in a brawl in Colorado. The A's lose in St. Louis, and much, much more next.
The Drive Guys.
And I know you guys missed me, so I was like, I'm coming in.
We're starting to get used to it. I'm not having you, actually.
I actually felt bad for Jay too. I'm like, damn, Jay, you got to work with this dude for 4 hours. And I'm like, let me come help Jay. No, I'm messing with you. You know what though? I missed you the other night.
You can listen to the Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube and the Sacktown Sports app.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com. If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know? It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
Yeah, if you think this Kawhi thing is new, it's not. On the text line, LeBron did the same stuff. He went to LA so he could make that stupid movie.
Which one?
Yeah, exactly. You can pick. And look, that's where it gets a gray area. Because, hey, maybe LeBron, part of the reason he picked the Lakers is he could be near Hollywood and, you know, he's got a production company. It just makes things easier. Well, there's nothing illegal about that. That's just location. Also makes me wonder, too, you know, we talked all about Steve Ballmer and the Clippers and all of that. How about Kawhi? There's got to be some sort of punishment levied on him, right?
Right. He's a guilty party.
If
true.
If true, let's just pretend that everything we say has an asterisk that says if proven.
Right.
No, let's actually say it.
Right. Then you got to do something about that. I mean, to be honest, that might be the solution right there. You just suspend him for the year.
What happens if NBA says, okay, we came out, we've concluded our investigation. We found that some things are in a gray area. We are fining the Clippers $250,000 and we're fining Kawhi Leonard $25,000.
I think the answer, Chris, is
because it's crazy. There has been like Matt Ishbia can't get off of Twitter.
Right.
And there's been like, I'm expecting just like some rogue owner to just be like, what is happening? This needs to be stopped immediately.
And by rogue owner, you mean James Dolan, and there probably will be.
But maybe if
why would
elsewhere.
It be?
Yeah.
Yeah, unless the Knicks are doing it too.
Yeah.
That's where it becomes really interesting is everyone knows where all the bodies are buried. The owners group is a very tight-knit secretive group, and
as is the player association. So if you go after Kawhi, then the rest of the players are like, no. I mean, they're going to be, hey, this is the team's fault, the owner's fault.
And here is a major, major, major problem with American sports, I believe, is the owners' number one, what they want the most is a profit. I would say they want to win, but if that gets in front of so what if these smaller teams that can't do what these bigger teams can do, like what we're seeing with this, maybe they just stay quiet because they don't want to disturb the gravy train.
I think you're partly right. I don't think you can use that broad brush on all of ownership.
I'm not saying all of ownership.
For instance, a guy like Steve Ballmer, I think if you gave him a choice, if you said that he was going to lose $200 million next year, but the Clippers win a championship, I don't think he'd blink.
Clearly, he's doing everything to win.
Right, exactly.
It's never been about spending for him. It's that was more probably creative.
He's just trying to be
cap maneuvering or whatever.
That's correct.
Yeah,
because if they took away, and then the natural question would be, well, then why not just take away a cap? Why not eliminate a cap? Well, the problem with that is then you'd have 5 teams that are competitive, and there would be no.
Then you'd have super teams.
That's exactly right, and it makes you wonder. Like, for example, well, it used to be LeBron. I don't know if that would apply anymore, but let's take LeBron James 6 years ago. If I told you that 6 years ago, if there was no salary cap, that a team would pay LeBron James $250 million a year, do you think I'd be going overboard?
No.
I think he would absolutely. And so from a players association point of view, this is where they come from, is they go, imagine a world in which, you're doing a normal job and your employer wants to pay you a bigger salary, but they can't because they legally can't do it.
Yeah. Well, here's another example of that. Like if in your world, or not world, but the one you're portraying in, I don't know what year, but it's going to be soon, 2 years.
Yeah.
That Wemby's going to be available.
Yeah.
And then you go, who would not spend what would his price tag be?
I think his price tag would be somewhere around that. I think
right now it has limits.
Right now it does have limits, but I think it would be around $250-300 million a year. Same thing, by the way, with the Shohei Ohtani. And if you are the Players Association, the players themselves, you go, okay, look, and this is where you can't compare sports to real life. But they're saying, hold on, like imagine this in the real world. Like you get out of college and you're told what city you're going to live in, and you're told what law firm you're going to work for if you're a lawyer. And you have to, you are forced to be there for a minimum of 4 to 5 years, unless the law firm decides to trade you to another law firm without your consent.
Right.
Now, again, this isn't about port. I get it.
But in the city, maybe you don't want to go to, just all that stuff.
And now we have a limit on what we can get paid. And meanwhile, these owners they're watching. For example, if you're, I don't want to use De'Aaron Fox because I'm trying to use somebody. Well, I'm going to use De'Aaron Fox and just please leave out all the vitriol about how he left. What I'm trying to do is pick a Kings player that has played for a long time over the last 13 years with Sacramento. Well, De'Aaron Fox has played the most games of anyone in Vivek Ranadive's tenure. That is the only reason I'm picking him, everybody.
Okay.
So let's say the trade doesn't
wink.
Shut up. So let's say the trade never happens. De'Aaron Fox is still a King, right? Well, De'Aaron Fox is sitting here going, well, this is crazy because I am limited to what I can make every year. I'm the best player on this team. By the way, you guys bought this team in 2012 for $535 million. If you sold it today, you'd sell it for a minimum of $4 billion. I'd like to think the players are a part of that. You as an ownership group have made $3.5 billion over 12 years, which is about $320 million a year in just equity increase alone. It becomes a very interesting argument as to, can you really say a player is being screwed over when they're making $30 million to play basketball? On the surface, no, you cannot. It's silly to even say so. But if you have a fair argument where you operate in a world of capitalism and value, and a person's worth is based on the demand for the services that they supply their employer, well, then they are kind of getting screwed over. They are kind of getting screwed over. And ownership is screwing them over directly. And now you have this situation where both Steve Ballmer, the Clippers, and, of course, Kawhi Leonard should be culpable for all of this. And it will be – I can all but guarantee you there will be other whistleblowers that will come out now and say, oh, okay, well, that's out. Well, guess what happened with this player? Guess what happened with that player? And the only people that can really do anything about it are the other owners. But as Chris just brought up, do the other owners – I don't know if it's necessarily are they afraid that they'll upset the gravy train, but it's also are they culpable in other ways?
Right.
Did this small market team do this thing that got them in trouble and da-da-da-da-da? But now is a time where it would be nice to have an independent investigator come in and go, okay, who else? We're going to go team to team.
Yep.
We're going to go agent to agent,
list,
player to player. Let's start the list. Oh, and by the way, we're going to start with investigating the Luka Doncic trade because I'm telling you right now, let's come back. That trade was corrupt. And I hope it comes out someday how corrupt it was.
Well, and even the part you just said, agent to agent, would be interesting if it's like certain agents, it's like 3 agents are doing this, or just who knows to what level this is.
It's a great point, Jason. Whoever Kawhi's agent is, who is his agent? Is it, well, whoever the hell it is? It's got it. You've got the Clippers, you've got Kawhi, you have his agent. Those are 3 people that need to be held accountable for all this. But
yeah, how much?
I can't see the NBA doing this big of a deep dive.
I'm with you, dude.
Yeah, it's going to take someone else.
That's where it gets really interesting.
Like, I think people would have to be starting to face jail time for the NBA to be like, okay, we need to start looking at
okay, well, then I'm not, and I would love it if somebody out there is an expert in this field. I would love 1-800-920-1140. I'd love to hear this. Is there a legal case that this is some sort of a laundering? I mean, obviously taxes are being paid and all that, but is there something potentially fraudulent and illegal going on to where there could be, if not jail time, at least some sort of criminal case brought in? Or is this just all, no, LOL, yeah. That's sports.
LOL.
I would say that's business.
Good business.
Let's look ahead till Sunday. We'll get to the Giants nays here in a second. Well, let's look ahead to Sunday, though. Your favorite opening day matchups as the NFL is nigh, and also some really cool news for Niner fans in regards to their matchup with the Seattle Seahawks. By the way, Softy Mahler up there in Seattle with KJR. I got the most random text from him this morning. He says, hey, is Scott Marsh still the and it took me a second. He says, Scott Marsh still the play-by-play guy? And I said, yes. He goes, do you have his number? I said, yes. He goes, well, he said something profane to me. And then he said, are you going to give it to me? Or because they play UC Davis, yes. Right? And I said to him, well, I've got you. Has the Room 40 phenomenon made it up to Hawks fans yet or no? And he goes, who and what? And I said, Room 40, guess not. He goes, what's Room 40? I said, room for these.
He's what?
Did he like that?
He did not. He responded with an emoji that I can't share on the air, but he got Room 40'd. Hope you're having a good day, Softy. We'll take a break. Opening day coming up next.
The Drive Guys.
And I know you guys missed me, so I was like, I'm coming in.
We're starting to get used to it. I'm not having you, actually.
I mean, I actually felt bad for Jay too. I'm like, damn, Jay, you got to work with this dude for 4 hours. And I'm like, let me come help Jay. No, I'm messing with you. You know what, though? I missed you the other night.
You can listen to The Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Let's go. You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Oh, Could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part, they accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you get coverage options based on how much you want to pay for car insurance. And then you decide how to spend the rest of your money because you're in charge. And right now, you're going to pay for groceries. But you decide what groceries. Just keep in mind you're running out of dishwashing soap. But you decide if you're going to buy that soap. It's just those dishes won't clean themselves, will they? Remember, with Progressive's Name Your Price tool, we'll help you find coverage at a fair price. And then you're in charge. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Seems like back to school happens earlier each year.
First day of school coming in hot.
And this year, my kids had massive supply lists.
Folders, notebooks, and pens. Oh, the humanity.
But Staples had everything I needed, with some items just 25 cents.
Watch the small print.
No. My back to school budget was saved by Staples Easy Button.
Everything for school, in stock and as low as 25 cents. Staples.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. It's 9/13 while supplies last.
The Sacktown Sports 49ers Report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, conveniently located besides the Vacaville outlets. The 49ers start the regular season this Sunday on the road up in Seattle. San Francisco is looking to get back into the playoffs after
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and vocal.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Yeah. Welcome back. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, Christopher Lott. On the highest rated sports show in Sacramento.
Really?
In any time slot.
Is that true?
On any station.
Is this like a no-show job or is that real?
Room 40?
I don't get it.
And we thank you for the support. Is it StubHub or Vivid Seats? I don't know. One of them is reporting for the first time ever. The 49ers playing the Seattle Seahawks this weekend up at, Lumen Field, I think, now.
Gross.
That is
just an awful, awful, awful city. Where is Ballmer from? This parasite on the NBA? Where is he from?
I know he came from Microsoft, which is located in but he's from Detroit.
So he's a good guy until he got to Seattle.
Also, his second cousin is Gilda Radner.
Wow.
I just went on Wikipedia to see where he was from and relatives, Gilda Radner.
Did you see what Chris had sent us about previous fines about something regarding
No,
this? Okay.
no.
So this is from Keith Smith, who covers the NBA.
Is by the way, I'm assuming Minnesota's in there, I would think.
Yeah, that's the one. He said, just in case, here are the penalties when the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are found to have circumvented the salary cap to sign Joe Smith. So think about how long ago that was. 5 first-round picks forfeited. 2 were returned later. $3.5 million fine. Smith's most recent contract was voided, and his bird rights were stripped away. Wolves owner Glenn Taylor was suspended. Wolves GM Kevin McHale was forced to take a leave of absence. Important to note, though, that this happened 25 years ago. In recent years, tampering findings have resulted in the loss of a second-round pick.
And so Sam Quinn of CBS Sports, he's also put out the penalties for cap circumventions. This is in their bylaws.
Yeah.
Fine up to $4.5 million for a first offense, fine of up to $5.5 million for a second, loss of 1 first-round pick, and the possibility of voiding contracts that involved circumvention.
That sounds pretty big.
Here's the thing. So now let me, because like Kawhi's definitely on the latter part of his career.
Yeah.
Could the punishment be a $5 million fine, loss of a pick, and you have to void Kawhi's contract?
Yeah.
Like, would that be the worst thing for the Clippers?
I mean, that's a great point, by the way. That is a great point.
And he has to go work for the tree company.
I mean, honestly, the Clippers are saving money in that situation. Interesting.
And like, what if they like, all right, well, how about we do a second round? We'll say that we did this, but how about just a second round and we void the contract? Everyone happy?
I mean, I kind of equate this more to the Joe Smith type of thing. It's not just salary cap circumvention. I mean, this is a sloppy, as we talked about earlier. He didn't even do an endorsement for this company.
Right.
Allegedly. This is a sloppy and blatant circumvention of the salary cap involving a superstar player in a major market by, I believe, the richest owner in the league. And Chris's point is really, really valid. If you go by the letter of the law, I think the Clippers would absolutely love to have his contract voided. So it's almost like, nope, you have to pay out the contract. We're going to void the contract, but you have to pay the remainder to like NBA charities. And Steve Ballmer, I got a feeling at some point part of this would be, yeah, Steve, you won't be attending any games for a year. You're not that
would kill him.
That would kill him.
Yeah.
He's
a super fan.
100,000%.
Wow.
Anyways, for the first time, this game up at Lumen Field, where say what you want, but that is some people say that is the best home field advantage in the sport. The 12s, as they call them, are incredibly loud. But according to, I think it was StubHub, or no, it was Vivid Seats, there will only be 47% of the 12s, 53% of the seats sold to this weekend's season opener in Seattle have apparently been sold to 49er fans.
Really?
That's what I said when I read it too. 53%. Now, the Niner fans travel really well.
We've heard that in LA, but really?
But Seattle has the greatest fans in the world. Oh, they love their sports team so much.
Is that his Tom Hanks?
I think that was his Tom Hanks.
I'd say that's closer to Tom Hanks than what I did earlier.
Whatever the hell you did earlier. When we look ahead, though, let's take the Niners off the table.
There's a whopper this weekend.
There is a whopper this weekend in Cleveland. Bengals Browns.
Yes.
The Battle of Ohio.
Yeah.
Let me find it here. Dude. Lions. There's actually,
that's good.
Yeah. Lions Packers in Green Bay. Green Bay favored by 2.5. I actually think this is a very, 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 very fun matchup. Yeah. Especially if Micah Parsons plays for the Pack. And the Lions looking hungry. Obviously, game of the week, though, the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills.
Even Friday. Where's the Friday game?
The Friday
like
game
Brazil
is
again or something.
Chiefs Chargers in Brazil.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a really good one. Who's favored in that and by how much? Chiefs and Chargers. Technically a home game for the Chargers.
Chiefs 3.5.
Nope. It's Chiefs 3.5.
Oh. I said Chiefs 3.5.
Yeah,
you said Chiefs 3.5.
It's actually the Chiefs by 3.5.
Chefs 3.5.
Well,
great googly moogly.
Well done. Everything starts out at 10 a.m. Let's see if we can find the morning game du jour. Bucks Falcons might be a battle for that division.
Sure.
I mean, it's a goofy division, but
yeah. So what do we have? Red Zone Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, you'll have Bucks Falcons. Okay. You'll have Bengals Browns. Yeah. You'll have Dolphins Colts. Yeah. Raiders, Patriots, okay. Cardinals, Saints, Steelers, Jets, Giants, Commanders, Panthers, Jaguars.
Octobox.
Can I say something? That is a horrific start to the season.
Yeah, but you know what's going to be great is that 12:55 when like three of these are coming down to the wire.
No, totally.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't care about the Saints and Cardinals, but this game is amazing.
There's going to be some wild games. It will be, don't get me wrong, it will be incredibly entertaining, but holy crap.
Right.
That is a toilet bowl. 1 o'clock, Panthers, Titans, Broncos, Niners, Seahawks, Lions, Packers, Texas Rams, and then the Texans, Rams, the Texas Rams. And then, which, by the way, Texans, Rams, sneaky good game.
Yeah. Yep. I can see that.
And then the Sunday evening game, Ravens, Bills, Vikings, and Bears.
Oh my, on Monday.
Yeah. You know what? As we go to break, I don't know why, but I started reading about it, and now I'm kind of obsessed. You know how, like, I was really obsessed with the Bears last year, and actually they'll probably do this year what I thought they were going to do last year. I am real, like, if you said, what is your biggest non-49er, non-Raider question going into the season, right? I think the Giants defense is going to be really good. I think the New York Giants defense is going to be really good.
Okay.
And we're going to get to predictions and stuff at some point, but I am obsessed with Abdul Carter.
Okay.
And what he's pairing up with. Like, they're very quietly doing that secondary. We'll see, but they're very quietly doing some really interesting things. Maybe not, but on paper, this is an interesting defense to look at. We'll take a break. When we come back, college football's new rankings are out. Sean Salisbury joins us at 8:10. We'll get there next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Sacktown Sports 49ers report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, conveniently located besides the Vacaville outlets. The 49ers start the regular season this Sunday on the road up in Seattle. San Francisco is looking to get back into the playoffs after a disappointing 6-11 season a year ago. Brock Purdy is ready to go after signing a 5-year, $265 million contract in the offseason, and Christian McCaffrey is feeling good after an injury-riddled 2024 campaign. Catch the game this Sunday beginning at noon right here on Sacktown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins. Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Mocash, Vincent Mason, and Avriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo with RVs of Sacramento and the Smud Museum of Science and Curiosity. Tickets at CITPfest.com.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game. Offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeC8.org.
This is Alan Stiles on Sacktown Sports 1140, and the big deals are rolling in at Folsom Buick's GMC's end of summer sales event. Right now, take home the 2025 Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Denali with $13,500 off MSRP, or lease it for just $699 a month for 24 months with $5,999 due at signing. This is your chance to drive the bold and powerful Sierra 1500 Crew Cab built to stand out on the road. When the summer ends, so do these deals. So don't miss out. Visit FolsomBuick.com today.
Attention taxpayers. If you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000 and they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated.
Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority Tax Relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584.
Priority Tax Relief. KHD 1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are halfway through the week. Your week! So right now, I need every single listener on their feet. Callers, texters, YouTubers. Make some noise for Sacramento's favorite sports morning show. Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross, and the man behind the glass, Chris Verla.
Yes. Let's go.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Let's just go.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess technically we should have opened up with that tomorrow.
Why? Because that's halfway?
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that like the second half? Isn't officially halfway if we do it 4, then it would be.
But we had Monday off.
Yeah, no, I know. But that means we get 4 days, but then the official halfway point would be 10 a.m. today, right?
Or 6
So we should have ended with it.
Maybe we should end. Or 6 a.m. Yeah.
That's it.
We should open with it. Oh, I see. Aaron says, for those of you that switched to YouTube TV, any regrets with the Kings games? I know they had the issue of not turning them on a few years ago. I mean, there's the occasional whatever.
There was like once or twice where I had to watch it on the app.
Yeah, I don't YouTube TV for all its whatevers. I would say it's been pretty there's the occasional like I turn it on this channel and it's on, NBC Sports California 3 or something stupid. The biggest issue I have with, and I think this is confined to YouTube TV, but I could be wrong. There's 2 things I need to, we're going to have our season meeting at some point with Kings people. And the 2 issues I'm going to bring up again, and again, this is, when I say Kings, this is an NBC Sports California thing or YouTube. I don't know what it is. But from the Kings' point of view, can we please broadcast the first preseason? Can we just broadcast all preseason games, please? Obviously, you can get that right here on Sacktown Sports.
That's right.
But like, I get so tired and fed up of the, if you want to watch the preseason game against whoever, they will be providing the scoreboard feed with the natural sound from Scott Moak. Like, dude, we want to see it. Mm-hmm. Everyone wants to see it. Broadcast it, make the money, whatever. There's got to be a reason. Secondly, and those who know, it's November 13th. Kings just got done with a home game. It's 10:30, game's over. I'm on the couch. Post game starts. No offense to anybody on the post game, but I'm drifting. Maybe I fall asleep. Everyone else is already, up in bed. I fall asleep on the couch or in my chair. And then out of the blue, da-da-da, dun, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Now, you don't know this because you're always doing the games. But when the NBC Sports California Kings broadcast ends, they go to a blue screen that says, like, your programming has ended. And the music, I'm telling you right now, texts and chats will start coming in about 5 seconds with people nodding their heads. The music that comes on, which is exactly as I described, da-da-da, 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 da-da-da.
I'd say more horns.
Yeah, it is. Chris, am I exaggerating when I say it's probably 10 times the decibel level as whatever was on before it?
It's jarring.
It is earth-shattering. It's happened for years. At some point, Trent is saying that's only on the league pass. Well, Trent is wrong. Congratulations. It's not. At some point over the years, you think somebody would have sent an email. Hey, we're literally scaring our fans to death and waking up houses. Or in my case, here's something fun that happens sometimes. I'll have it on the TV outside, and then I come in back and forth.
You leave it on.
And I leave it on, and that's got to be great for my neighbors.
Yeah. Wow, they're blaring the TV again at 10 at night.
Like, bro, we will do our best to try to dig into that and see if we can do something about it, because it's incredibly silly. So
okay, so I was able to find a old Kings postgame live on my YouTube TV. And so I just want to go.
Oh, this is great.
I want to go from it's like they ended the broadcast, they're in commercial, and then it kind of like starts another one and then goes right into the music.
And check it out though. Just we'll warn everybody, don't adjust the levels. It's gonna just be prepared for a loud set of noises here.
Whole lot easier when you're
so I got it low on purpose.
And coverage.
Yeah, I wish you'd just put it up to normal level right now. Let it overmodulate.
Together for all that is you.
Okay.
Who's having trouble?
Everyone knows this music.
And it gets louder.
So, Chris, I think we'll agree that the way our radio, it does that stupid loop too. I just heard that. Our radio station equipment right now is modulating it.
Right.
That does not do it justice in any way, shape, or form. That does not do it justice. It goes from like 10 decibels to 50 decibels.
Like you wake up, you're looking for the remote, you can't find it.
Right. You wake up, and the remote's like in a cushion or something. You're going, everyone's waking up. The dog's barking.
Now you finally just grab the cord for the TV and
rip it out. And now you're awake. Now you're awake for another hour because you just thought there was a war happening.
Of the worlds.
Of the worlds. Sean Salisbury at 10 a.m. or at 8:10. Hello. From the 209, yeah, that scares the crap out of me every single time. From the 916, it's the worst noise. Post game on YouTube TV is the worst. The only thing I don't know is, for those of you out there that subscribe, is it other than YouTube TV? Like, is that just a YouTube TV?
Yeah, because I think if you had it on, let's say like in here, we have Comcast, it just goes on to the next program.
Okay, so then it must,
like, your program ends, right? Is it a specific thing for Kings basketball? Why wouldn't it go into the next show?
There is, because it's on one of those auxiliaries, and there is no next show.
So it doesn't happen.
Yeah, because sometimes if they get the station, the other great thing is they get the station wrong. I'm looking for the Kings game, and it's like Valley High women's volleyball starts now. I'm like, what? That's not it. From the chat line, from Valley Ninja 209, complains about loud TV, continues to blast millions of radio listeners. That was the point. Valley Ninja shocking in the 209. It was literally the entire point. We did a whole lead in on how we were. I actually literally warned all of you that aren't on YouTube TV that you would get the point. Trent wants to know, Dave, why do the Sharks get priority over the Kings? Because everything Bay Area gets priority over the Kings. That's why.
Do they?
They do. If the Sharks are on, a lot of times the Kings will be on an alternate channel.
Oh, for YouTube. Yeah. Okay, I was just saying.
But it's the same reason why anybody who does the pre, half, and post game for the Kings games, they do it from for road games. They have to drive literally to San Francisco.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're getting $20-something million, I think, a year in their TV deal, but they can't grab a room at the Golden One.
Right.
Make studio. I mean, I don't even do it. That's reason number 700 why I would never be the TV guy, other than my face and lack of talent, is you're making me drive to San Francisco, and then I have to drive home after. It's got to be especially fun when they're playing the Blazers or the Suns or the Clippers or Lakers. It's like you're done at 11:30 or 11 o'clock, whatever it is. Oh, now I'm going to drive home from you can't.
Right.
You can't just throw something at the Golden One Center. You put it in sauced.
Seems like it would make sense to me. You already have the booth. You could just do the road there.
Just wire it up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'd have to pay, someone. Oh, then
you're paying people down there.
Right.
They already have at the station. They're already in front of blue screens. Like, what would be wrong with getting a blue screen?
I don't know, man. We need, who we need to talk to? Jonathan, NBC Sports California.
Jonathan.
Yeah. Jonathan. Friends call him John. We need to
sit NBC.
We need to sit him down. Ding, ding, ding. Listen, we need to talk to you about the music.
Yeah.
We need to talk to you about broadcasting preseason games. And we need to talk to you about putting a studio out here in Sacramento.
Obviously, number one priority should be the music.
Number one with a bullet should be the music.
We've got quite a list on our agenda.
We have a list. Let's not call them demands or complaints. Let's call them constructivities.
From the suggestion box.
We're doing, what? Companies pay millions of dollars to do research in the market and get responses. We're doing it for free.
Right. You don't have to pay us the million or even the fake million like Kawhi.
We'd like you to, but you don't have to pay us.
Right.
What you have to do is listeners. They could make it. We'll rent out. They could do the pre, half, and post from one of our rooms.
That's true.
Put it in the listener lounge.
Well, I know a lot of people would prefer that. It's not as far of a drive for the Sacramentans.
Yeah, I just feel bad. Whoever, whether it's Kyle Draper, Deuce Mo, Mike. Well, I guess won't be Mike this year. Their new guy they might have.
Yeah, whoever they do, but they got to go back and forth.
Or
some of those maybe fly into the bay. Like, like Kyle and Deuce and Mo have to go back and forth all the time.
Someday I'm going to tell that story. Be a little mischievous right now, but I don't know who the pre, half, and post game team is this year. I mean, obviously a lot of the same faces and all that, but I do know that there could be a very interesting addition to that team. We'll see if that happens. And I wish it was you.
You do?
Yeah, you could do both.
TV and radio. Yeah.
Simulcast. No, Sean Moreno.
Says he should be good. So going to give it a couple chances.
Yeah, he said he was good for 8-10, but again, I get it. He's wrapping up in Houston. Excited to talk.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Sean, it has been a while.
Let's kick it.
From the 707, dude, that loop is the worst. I leave the games on for my dog in his room when we're eating. And if I forget to change it, he acts as if he's under attack, cowering in the corner.
Oh,
I mean, he is.
NBC Sports California and YouTube TV, you're literally scaring dogs. That is not the theme that you want for this season's broadcasting. From the 916, I fall asleep during the postgame every time and wake up in a panic when this goes on. Yep, see you. Yeah. All right, joining us right now for his I think this is year 13. He's been a friend of the station for a long time. We never take him for granted. He is, if he's not my favorite guest, I don't know who is. The quickest segment in all of sports radio, joining us from Houston, where he just got finished hosting his award-winning program that he hosts in the morning with his team, the one, the only, the lovely, the talented, the incredibly handsome Sean Salisbury. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning. I don't even see that in me, and I try to pat myself on the back. But I'm working on it. You're the self-esteem builder. How you guys doing? Great to be back with you. All's well.
We're doing great, man. Missed you. How was your off season? How have you been?
Not really an off season. Well, it was good because I played a lot more golf. I made a commitment to play a lot more golf, and I got to Pebble Beach and got to play Cypress Point and Monterey Peninsula Country Club, and that I was with three of my best friends. So I spent a lot of time working on my game, obviously putting that show and my new show on Unpaved show together, and just getting, that, spending time. I got a son getting married, a daughter that got engaged. So it's been a busy one and taking care of dogs and getting ready for this. But in truth, there's no off season. You guys know the same thing. But I am pleased that I finally dedicated the way I want to. And my passion, obsession for golf is absolutely out of hand, but that's okay. I love it. So that's been a good off season.
So what's that look like then for you? Former athletes are always so good at everything. So I'm imagining if you're putting any amount of time in it, like how good is your game right now?
Well, I'm a cross attitude-wise between Wyndham Clark at the U.S. Open and Steve Pate, the Volcano. I've gotten better over the years. Now, in truth, and I have honestly, when you hear like, hey, Dr. Bob Rotella, sports psychologist, working with these golfers, I'm like, 20 years ago, I said, you guys out of your mind. 20 years later, I'm like, I need him. So, yeah. And the better you get at, I used to be like an 8 handicap. I went like a decade. I went through injuries. I quit playing and frustration because it's one of those, it's the only sport you get the hell kicked out of you, and all these other sports are getting moving ball, people moving, where the ball's stationary and you still can't hit it where you want to, which is, unless of course your name's Scotty Scheffler, you can hit it in a coffee can from 240 yards with a 4-iron. So it's gotten better. I'd probably say I'm right around the 10. But my problem is the one thing that I used to do great, because I was just a feel guy, like playing the quarterback position. I just would look at it and I can judge distance. Putting, it used to be my strength. Then I got too technical, reading magazines and watching them. I want to putt like that guy, changing the putter. And I probably 3-putt 10 greens around from 7 feet, 8 feet. So my game's gotten better, the control and distance control. At this time next year when I'm talking to you, I promise you, I will be as close to a scratch golfer as I've ever been because I'm putting in the time. Nice. Even though it may take late nights and simulators to get it right and hiring a coach, which I've done, it's going to be better. And I get a lot of satisfaction out of it because I'm tired of this game beating me.
I'm going to look.
And it always will. So there you go.
I'm going to look past the fact that you're in Northern California. My phone didn't ring, and I'm going to focus on you playing. I
love you, but I got news for you. Standing on 16 or 716 Cypress or at 18 at Pebble Beach, you're just going to have to wait. Okay?
So
golf got in the way of friendship, and it's always going to if it's Pebble Beach.
Hey, dude, and anyone who knows that Pebble Beach gets all the love, and it should. But it's a public course. You can play it. Anyone who knows when Sean drops Cypress Point.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That is the golfer's paradise. And I gotta imagine, dude. Were you nervous as hell on the first tee at Cypress?
Yeah, well, you got to know people in big places.
Right. Right.
It's just been voted, I think, this year's the number one. Pine Valley usually, but Cypress Point, if it's not the first, it ain't the third best course in the world.
Yep.
You know what it is, guys? You know that feeling like on a first date or somebody you're in love with and you're going to ask her to get that feeling. You know, I'm sure that first time that a player plays at Augusta, right? Well, it's my first time playing at Cypress Point, and it was – you walk up there, and anybody who hasn't seen it, it's 18 holes of phenomenal beauty and as good and as exclusive as you'll get in. Thank goodness you got a buddy who's got a buddy, right? Because I ain't a member there. Well, your first thought is, where do I take my hat off? Do I walk in? You're cognizant of every move you make. Really, it's not like the big U.S. Open clubhouse. You walk in, people grabbing coffee on the grass. You walk in, the pro shop's the size of your big truck. Of a Ford F1. Honestly, it's bigger, but you get my point. It's just old school golf. You got to take caddies, and the first tee box is literally 15 steps off the clubhouse. So you're standing there, and all the guys waiting around. We teed off at 7:20 in the morning. All the guys that are waiting for their tee time are standing there. So you got a gallery at 7:30 in the morning just by where the first tee's located.
Wow!
And then you're thinking, this is Cypress Point. You can't have a bad. And so you're so dialed in. But even a bad shot, you're looking at the ocean, you're saying, come on, man, you can't get frustrated. It was the 4 best days of golf in my life because of the 4 courses. And Monterey Peninsula is the best non-talked about course in the world. And people there know about it. It holes, the ocean, and Spyglass is brutal. If you're an average golfer and you think your game's going to get better there, then you better have Scheffler in your bag because it is brutal. But I loved it. And so it's one of those now every couple months thinking about where my next Pinehurst. I've been to Black Wolf Run. I want to go to Bandon Dunes. I am literally obsessed that I want to leave and be a apparel designer or apparel guy and selling Titleist golf balls all around the country and forget everything else. That's how obsessed I am. But Cypress Point was just as you'd think times 100. It was awesome.
That's great. As we're talking with Sean Salisbury. Sean, week 1 is finally here in the NFL. Some great matchups, some not so great ones this week too. But what has you on? What's on your radar for week 1?
Well, there's obviously I want to see how the Cowboys respond to just weakening their defense tomorrow night, and if Philadelphia comes out with anger and hunger after, because they're still the best team in football now. We know how hard it is to do what Kansas City's done, beat it 3 in a row. And there's for mine here, just because we've anticipated what are they going to do offensive line-wise, the Stafford and the Rams and the Houston Texans, because I think the Texans are clearly the best team in this division. That division out west where you guys are when it comes to both AFC and NFC West. Eagles hunger, the Cowboys chaos, the Texans offensive line, and the Rams Stafford. Those are a few sidebars. And then I'm looking at the big picture and just in individuals in games, where's Lamar's next level? Can Josh Allen repeat what he did? Is Aaron Rodgers going to be worth a hoot in Pittsburgh? What's going to go on with Jordan Love and now Micah Parsons? I mean, J.J. McCarthy. There is more sidebars going into it and question. I don't know who the team in San Francisco is right now. Normally, you guys know I'm on with you guys every week. Going in, I feel real strong about the 49ers every year. I do. And you should feel strong about it too. But where's Brock Purdy's next level? How healthy will they be? Is McCaffrey 100% going to dominate? George Kittle, the defense, can he get back healthy wide receivers and disgruntled wide receivers? The questions that surround the 49ers, maybe this is that year that they run through, but this is going to be interesting. And then how Seattle with Darnold. I think there's so many great questions in the league that it's not even just the game. It's kind of the individuals in the game. But the Texans and the Rams got me, and I want to see what Philadelphia does against Dallas and if they continue to. And I'm telling you, a couple teams, keep an eye on Washington because I don't think last year that the sophomore slump's going to hit Jaden Daniels. I think he's that good. And then the obvious stuff of teams like what are new coaches going to do and what's the next level for some of these teams that are sitting on the doorstep, and can Kansas City continue to sustain this incredible run of just domination in the AFC?
How about your Raiders and the moves they've been making, starting with Pete Carroll moving through the draft and bringing in Geno Smith? I got to think you're happy. It seems they're going in the right direction. Big time, Dave. I'm I guess more optimistic going into this season than I have been in a minute because Geno Smith can play. I think Genty's going to be I don't usually subscribe to high first-round running backs, and then you watch Barkley play it, then you say, well, maybe I need to change that, and then usually you can get away with it. I think this kid's a great kid. I think he is going to be a beast in the run game. I do. And Pete will feed it.
They're going to be less complicated in the second. You know, when P was in Seattle, Max Crosby's one of the best in the world at what he does. We got to find out if their interior's stout enough, and the back end of the secondary got to give up less big plays. And Pete's, that's his baby. He's a defensive backfield coach. So shoring that up. And the key is, I think what you can expect is aggressive on the offensive side with Chip Kelly. You're going to see stuff that we saw, a mix of both in Philly and the NFL and Ohio State and Oregon. I'm excited about that as much as anything because I love the way he attacks now. The aggressive is on one side, but Pete will play basic stuff. And the Seattle didn't do a lot. They just had great players doing it. Now, I'm not saying they're the Legion of Boom, but what I like is sometimes you overload players with all these schemes and they can't get the clutter out of their head. I think we saw some of that in college football with the Texas Longhorns this past weekend. So in this case, Pete will settle them in. Half the battle for the Raiders on defense is just going to be getting lined up and assignment sound, and Pete Carroll's a stickler for it. They will get better on defense. They'll do less, and in doing less with all coverages, they'll end up doing more. I'm excited about it, and I'm excited to see how Chip Kelly elevates another level to Geno Smith's play and how he implements the running game.
Sean, do you think
the two tight ends? I didn't mean that's a great position for the Raiders because he's a spread guy. I'm anxious to see how he implements them spreading out using wide receivers in mismatch situations, which is a valuable asset in the league now.
Sean, do you think that's the AFC West is the best division? Maybe NFC North, or what's the best division you think?
Yeah, it's a great point. Just when I say, it's got to be the AFC West because I think Denver's really good. And I start to look at the bottom. Who's the best fourth place? Who's the most competitive fourth place team in football? How are the Raiders when you just think of the upgrades? How do they not bring that division up? Because they don't look like a fourth place team to me, but Denver's defense is nasty. Bo Nix is a perfect fit for Peyton. And then you take a look at, obviously, the Chargers, physical, and they've got to expand their passing game, and Harbaugh knows this. And then the Chiefs are the Chiefs. Yeah. So I judge it from the bottom because every team's got one at the top that's good. But then I go to the AFC. I go to the AFC North, and if Cleveland had an offense, they got three monster quarterbacks, three for sure. That can play. Two of them are monsters. And how's Cleveland going to be? Then you go out to the NFC North, and you say, damn. Now with Michael Parsons in the division, Detroit and Cleveland. I mean, not Cleveland, but Chicago. Who's the better fourth place team? An upgraded Bears team with the new coach, an upgraded Raiders team. So I think there's more than one that you can say battles for the best. I think I know who the weakest is, and both of them are in the South. Yeah. NFC South, AFC South. I think it's clearly Tampa unless Atlanta steps up, and I think it's clearly the Houston Texans unless they decide to miss the team bus for 4 games because that's a weak division right now. And I don't know who Jacksonville is and Trevor Lawrence, where's his level of play going to go because right now you can't say he's lived up to being the first pick of the draft.
Last thing for you, and I saved the most important question for last since we have not talked in a while, Sean. You mentioned, and I can't believe you said this, son getting married, a daughter, the whole that we're getting old, brother. But since we last talked, my daughter decided on a college, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but she plays in the marching band. They're called the Spirit of Troy.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I just wanted to know how Uncle Sean felt about her choosing I believe it's called the University of Southern California, and if you were familiar at all with that school.
I've heard of them, and I would just say this. Have you seen the movie Casino? Have you seen the movie Goodfellas? Have you seen the movie Godfather?
Yes.
That if she wasn't a Trojan, well, Dave, I'd tell her to grab a shovel and don't tell anybody where she's going. I think it's awesome. I was just there this weekend. Normally I'd go to a bigger game and we expected to win, but my son and his future in-laws, alumni there.
Sean, I was there. I was there.
Dude. I was sitting in the Trojan. I was in the Trojan suite.
Oh, come on!
I swear to you, I was there with my son. We did it. It was a kind of a treat for him and his in-laws. We had a blast, and we were staying in Santa Monica and all that stuff. And we had so much fun, and it was nice to see the result. And that great band that we were talking about while we were sitting up there. Awesome, dude. And fight on. See, all that stuff you talking trash elsewhere. You are eventually, after all this is done in your old age, you're going to be a friggin' Trojan.
No.
How about them apples?
Ain't happening.
Awesome. I'm sorry I missed you. I had no idea she was going to school there. But now we'll be back a couple times.
Yeah.
So now we'll have to plan some. And then, and only then, will you get that visit? Because it ain't on the golf course. You're getting it, brother. I'm still taking several weeks over you.
By the way, Florida State, huge win over Alabama last week.
Oh, you had to get that.
And you didn't? Let's hit that next week, because you know what? You may have just sent Kalen DeBoer back to Washington. So there you go. Good effort.
Well, there we go.
Effort.
Sean Salisbury and I missing each other right there, but we'll get back. Well, I love you, brother. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you. Love you guys too.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye. What the hell?
Missed him twice.
That'd be nice to walk around USC with Sean Salisbury.
Notice he was in the suite.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I'd be on the outside waving at him. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Can I have a sandwich? 4-down territory next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
All right, and for his 19th season, we're so happy to have him back, Matt Barrows. Good morning, Matt.
Morning, guys. How are you? You guys were talking about brisket, however. I apologize for interrupting your brisket discussion.
That was mean.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
All right, time for me to tell you about my friend, my guy, Jonathan Gonzalez. He's a lawyer right here in town, in our community. One of us. He's been a Sacramentan for a long, long time, and he's here to help you in our community. And that's important. We've seen a lot of shows out there where you'll watch any kind of TV and you'll see commercials for lawyers, and there's a 1-800 number, and you'll say, oh, that's someone maybe I will trust. Well, try dialing that number. You think you're ever going to get to that person? You won't. That's why you want to call 916-304-9187, and you'll reach the team at Jonathan Gonzalez. You'll be able to talk to him and the great crew there and find out what he can do for you. Now, a lot of things he specializes in, whether it's criminal defense, wrongful termination, car accidents, but how about expungements? And this is something he's been doing for a long time and helping a lot of people that are trying to get some of their rights back, something that maybe happened to them in their past that's still following them around and just not sure how to get that cleared. Well, an expungement can help you with that, and he is the guy to do it. So again, 916-304-9187, someone that's here, someone that's in our community. That is Jonathan Gonzalez at Gonzalez Law, and you can find them at sacklegaldefense.com.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting, just smart local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
I love a day on the water with friends, but my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis sometimes holds me back. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy.
Teaching music is my passion, but my active psoriatic arthritis can limit me at times. Now I'm treating my joint symptoms with Skyrizi.
With Skyrizi, most people with plaque psoriasis saw 90% clearer skin at 4 months.
Or if you are an adult with active psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi helps you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
There's nothing like clearer skin.
There's nothing like better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZI to learn more.
Are you thinking about buying a new car? Well, maybe you're on the fence. Let me help you out. Kyle Draper here from Mercedes-Benz of Stockton. From the first time I stepped into the MP of Stockton showroom, I knew I made the right choice. I settled on the all-electric EQS SUV. It's comfortable, stylish, and most importantly, it's safe. Mercedes-Benz has the reputation of making the finest cars in the world. Now it's your turn to experience what I already know. Mercedes-Benz of Stockton is the best car buying experience you'll ever have. It's just a short drive down I-5 or anytime at mbfstockton.com.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Abriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo with RVs of Sacramento and the Smud Museum of Science and Curiosity. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Bring the whole family to Sutter Health Park for Sacramento River Cats baseball. It's more than a game. It's an experience your kids will never forget. Enjoy exciting action on the field, delicious ballpark food, and fun activities for all ages. From meeting Dinger the mascot to running the bases every Sunday, there is something for everyone. Create lasting memories with your family this season. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
Where's the sounder? Or did we do that? Do we do it? Okay. Hey, that's 4 Down Territories music. Hey. Question 1.
Alan Styles here for 4 Down Territory.
Great impression. Thank you. Where's Tom Hanks, by the way? People are clamoring.
They are clamoring.
Rank the order of finish in the NFC East.
Yeah. I really want to mess around here. I don't see the Eagles not winning it. I don't see the Cowboys doing better than the Commanders. I'd like to do something silly and have the Giants pop out of last place and pass the Cowboys just because I do think that defense is going to be fun this year. But I can't, so I'm going to be boring. I'm going to pick the exact same finish as last year and go Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants. Jason?
Yeah, okay. Well, you said it would be silly. Well, I'm going to be silly. Philadelphia, Washington, the New York Football Giants.
You have them coming out of last place ahead of Dallas. Wow.
Cam Scattaboo, baby.
Not only do they add Cam Scattaboo,
he's on offense.
So they drafted Abdul Carter, who is a masher.
Yeah.
Masher.
They're going to pair him up with Brian Burns and Kayvon Thibodeau. Dude, that front line is going to be stupid.
Well, that's weird.
And like how the kids say it.
Oh,
okay. Not like amazing. Like, that's going to be a fun line to watch. It's just a matter of can their secondary do whatever. But yeah, okay, wow. I was tempted to be silly. You were silly.
Washington.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on. Let's get nuts.
Washington totally overachieve? Maybe not.
Maybe in February. Question second down, 2.
Rank the order of finish in the NFC South.
Great division.
Just a wonderful division. All right, I'm going to mix it up a little bit here. I'll say the Falcons come out of that division this year.
Okay.
Michael Penix Jr. And that I think it's going to be close. You flip a coin, Falcons or Bucks. I'll take the Falcons this year with Bijan Robinson and friends. I love Drake London. Drake London was in attendance at the USC. He was the honorary captain. On
You,
Saturday.
Drake, and Sean were hanging out.
We were. That's an A-list trio right there. I'll go Falcons, Bucks, Panthers, and the tanking for Arch Manning Saints.
I have Tampa Bay, Atlanta, Panthers, Saints. So just flip-flop.
All right, pretty close. Third down.
Rank the order of the finish in the NFC North.
We will not be the same here.
We will not.
This is tough.
This is a tough division, dude. Lions. I really want to go Packers here, dude. Lions, Packers, Vikings, and Bears. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
That's fine.
But, dude, I'm telling you right now, those I could see any of those top 3 teams I mentioned winning that division, and I could see the Bears having a surprising year. I could see all 4 of those teams being above 500.
Yeah, like the first two we did, I feel like there's a gap from the top to the bottom. This is a log jam.
Yeah.
Someone's got to
I had one of those yesterday morning.
rise to the top. Mine's different. Green Bay.
Okay.
Minnesota.
What?
Detroit. Chicago.
Wow.
And that doesn't mean Detroit's like 6-11.
Is it how high you are on Minnesota, lower than normal you are on Detroit?
Well, Minnesota won a ton of games last year.
Sure did.
Detroit, I think there will be an impact on losing coaches.
Hey, my mindfulness app on my watch says take a minute for myself.
Okay.
I'm going to post
that.
I'll do that at 10 a.m. Go ahead.
Okay. Losing that, coordinators, I just think that'll catch up. And a lot went right. They're going to be good. It happens every year where some things you just can't see, and I don't know. Detroit's good.
It's a good point on Ben Johnson leaving, and by the way, going to an interdivision rival.
Glenn going to the Jets too. Yeah,
exactly.
So yeah, I'm going to go Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit, Chicago.
Okay, all right. Fourth down, please.
Rank the order of finish in the NFC West.
I don't want to.
I think you'll know what tomorrow's questions
are. Do all of it, but over again.
Yeah,
same divisions. All right. I have the Cardinals last.
Okay.
I have the Rams third.
Okay.
I have the Seattle Seahawks winning the division. I have Seattle winning the division. I think age and injury is just going to catch up to my Niners this year. I really do. I hope to God I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I hope everybody makes fun of me for being so stupid when the Niners are 13-4. I hope this is the year where I'm not expecting much out of them and they prove me so wrong and I never live it down. But I like that Seattle defense.
Second, I think you could live that one down.
I think I could too. I really like what Seattle's been doing. I do. So I think they're young, and I think they're going to surprise some people.
I have Arizona fourth, like you. I have Seattle third. I have the 49ers second.
You did this last year. You're going Rams again. You're LA Rams.
You know what? I'm like you. What do I, Chris?
I love LA. He loves it.
I love it.
Oh, you don't even get the song.
No, it's free. It's dedicated to you.
Yeah.
Because you really.
It's more of an SC song.
By the way, we were driving through LA last weekend, and I actually, I just to mess with my wife because I was passenging, and I had control of the Spotify, and I put that song on, and so he starts singing. 18 years of marriage, didn't know this. She goes, "Is that Randy Newman?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Ugh, what are you talking about?" She goes, "I hate Randy Newman." Why do you hate Randy Newman? She's like, I just don't. Every song he sings is like, it's like, shut the screen. Does not like Randy Newman.
Now you know.
So by the way,
then you kept
maybe she really likes short people.
Maybe she's by the way, at this point, he's like 79. Isn't he Randy Oldman?
Bob his head.
We'll take a break.
Bye-bye socks.
When we come back, out of toilet paper, goodbye socks. We will go what's hot, what's not. I have a bonus who's hot.
Ooh.
And Jason Ross, your streak is at 21. I had a horrible feeling.
You did.
I did not look. Second day in a row. I do not know, and I hope your streak goes to 22 because I feel a weird sense of responsibility. You just give me a thumbs up. Is that a good sign?
We'll find out.
Oh, okay. Because there was just when you said his name yesterday, I was just overcome with like this just weird negative energy. And when you picked him, you kind of, in a sense, at one point went for a second opinion. And I said, nah, I don't want that pressure. No. You don't want that pressure? American Energy Heating and Air. That's right, they do. Because this summer, not this week, but this summer has been pretty darned mild. And what does that mean? That means less business for your HVAC companies. Well, they got to pay their employees. They got to pay for the, rent on the place and the equipment and all that stuff. So what are they doing? They're passing on the cost to you guys. And when you really think about it, just ask yourself this question. Do you know what a repair costs on your air conditioning unit? Do you know what a new AC unit should cost you? I mean, really, if you do, God bless you, good for you. Odds are you don't. So somebody comes out and they give you a price and you're just like, yeah, okay, I guess that's right. Go ahead and do the work. Well, American Energy says, no. Call them, and for free, they will come out to your house. They will look at the exact same things the other company did, and they will give you a bid without even knowing what the other company went to charge. And guess what? I can all but guarantee you will save money. I'm trying to help you. Help me help you. Help me help you. All from a company that's been around since 1981, serving the greater Sacramento area, A-plus Better Business Bureau. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990. AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable. What's hot, what's not, and will Jason Street go to 22 next?
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sacktown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for three, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey, Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9861. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9861. That's 800-575-9861. Tax Relief Advocates, real solutions for real people.
Labor Day, our annual celebration of workers and their achievements, was first observed in New York, and the first Monday in September became a national holiday in 1894. Hi, this is Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Each year we commemorate Labor Day with parades, picnics, and family gatherings. And right now, Naturewood Home Furnishings is celebrating with their exceptional whole store Labor Day sale. Would you like to refresh your living room? Would you like to restyle your bedroom? Maybe you want to redesign your home office. No matter whether it's your dining room, kids' rooms, accents, or accessories, Naturewood's unique store-wide Labor Day sale offers savings in every department and savings on every brand like Stanton, Omnia, Stickley, Flex Steel, and all the rest of the award-winning furniture. When it comes right down to it, it's all about choices and always about quality. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings right now for this remarkable Labor Day sale. Off Highway 50 at Hazel, look for the water wheel.
Attention taxpayers, if you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000. And they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated.
Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority Tax Relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584.
Priority Tax Relief.
What's hot and what's not. Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable
comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more. What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Hey, Chris.
What's that?
Who is hot? Who's hot?
George Springer.
Okay.
For the Blue Jays. Over his last 45 games, he has 66 hits, 50 runs, 39 RBIs, 16 home runs, and 9 stolen bases. Since RBI became an official statistic in 1920, only 2 other players in baseball has reached all of those numbers over a 45-game span in a single season, and those are...
Go ahead.
Shohei Ohtani.
Please.
Aaron Judge.
Are you out of your mind?
I don't know who.
Right team.
Mickey Mantle.
Nope.
Derek Jeter. Fred Biletnikoff.
Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig.
Oh.
And George Springer.
Well, that makes sense.
It checks out.
Bonus, who's hot? What a week for PJ Washington. You may have heard over the weekend, there was video of he and his ex-wife, Brittany Renner, who you may know from Basketball Wives. She videoed an argument between the two of them when he came to pick up their son, PJ Jr. He was there with his current wife, Elisa Chanel. His ex-wife was at her home with her mother. She handed PJ a crying PJ Jr. And said she's going to record it, and said he always cries when he gets handed off because he doesn't want to go with you. And they begin to argue and say some things that I can't repeat on the air. Then, not that long ago, his new wife gave him a $450,000 luxury car for his 27th birthday, a 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
Sure.
I don't know, not my tax bracket, worth $472,750. And also shared a sweet message on Instagram. Well, today he has agreed to a 4-year, $90 million contract with the Dallas Mavericks, keeping him there through 2030. This has all happened in like a week. Got in a videotaped argument with his ex-wife while his kid's crying, gets a Rolls Royce and $90 million.
Any sponsors?
Some tree company, I think. I'm not sure. PJ's Trees. That sounds like a weed company. Who's not?
Oh, we still doing this?
Yeah, why not?
That would be hitters facing Nolan McLean.
Oh,
who's that?
Love pitchers named Nolan.
He is the second Major League Baseball pitcher to go 4-0 with a sub-1.5 ERA, 25 or more strikeouts over his first 4 career starts since ERA became official in both leagues in 1913. Do you know who the other person was?
Nolan Ryan.
Tim Lincecum.
From your favorite city, Dave.
Oh, Sacramento.
Sandy Koufax.
Fernando Valenzuela.
Fernando Mania. That was a thing. By the way, you want to take a guess as to what the P in PJ stands for? His middle name is Jermaine, not Jermaine.
Philip.
Nope. But it's one you should guess. Like, it's not random.
Paul.
That is correct. Paul Jermaine. Who's a better player? PJ Washington or Paul? I think PJ's better. By the way, it's PJ Washington Jr. So doesn't that make his kid PJ Washington the third?
Yes.
Those are the rules, right? Because the article
If it's
listed
the same middle name.
listed the kid as PJ Jr.
Oh,
it's not right.
Confused.
Well, I'm confused because I don't know if your streak is going to stop at 21 or get to 22. Let's go streaking right now.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking! Yeah! Who is the Nostradamus of MLB?
Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking. Powerball is at 1.3-ish billion. The cash prize, I think, is $592 million. Overcommitter is the screen name on the chat. Says, if you won the Powerball, would you try to buy into Kings ownership? No. If I could buy the Kings for that, I would, but no, thank you. Jason Ross.
Polite pass.
Polite pass.
Let's see. Dave, you're at 3. Chris is at 1. I'm at 21. So we'll start from the bottom now. We're here. Chris at 1 took Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman got up 4 times.
I was watching this
against the Giants. He got 3 hits. He homered. He had 4 RBI.
Man. Hunter Goodman.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a blast.
He had a blast.
Holy crap-a-noli. He hit that ball very farly.
Updated numbers. Chris is now batting .263 with 16 homers and 60 RBI.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Dave, you're at 3 trying to get to 4. You took Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani got up 5 times. He had 3 hits with a homer and 2 RBI.
I did know this one, too, because I saw in the headlines he had his 100th home run with the Dodgers. So I knew that worked out.
So you're at 266 with 22 homers.
Yeah, now we need something dramatic here. This is a dramatic music time.
21, trying to get to 22.
Oh, please. I don't
You had a bad vibe.
If your streak ends at 22, I can handle that. Just don't end at 21.
Well, we talked yesterday after his first at-bat, and he was 0 for 1.
Yeah, we did. We were on the phone.
It's early. It's early. I got a couple more at-bats from Jacob. Jacob got up 3 times, so not a lot of plate appearances. They only scored 1 run. And Jacob Wilson got 0 hits.
Ooh, you suck. Sorry, it's over. It's over now. It's over. The streak is over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It was great.
Don't be. Can I just tell you something you're not going to want to hear? I have a really bad feeling about this pick.
Can I just tell you something you're not going to want to hear? I have a really bad feeling about this pick. Really bad feeling about this pick.
Dude, I didn't know. I was.
Feelings are stronger than jinxes. And what's not funny, but I was going with Paul Goldschmidt from the Yankees, and I was like, no, Jacob Wilson. So I switched. And Goldschmidt 0 for 1, 0 for 2, 0 for 3. Last appearance got a hit.
Oh, no.
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
Let's start over.
Don't be sad that it's over.
It's a record.
Be happy that it happened.
Exactly. 21.
I'm
proud of it.
That's well, you should be. Well done.
You proud of those units?
An all-time show record.
To be broken soon by you and Chris. I mean, you're almost there. You're at 4.
I'm at 4.
Chris is at 3.
You know, I have the
2.
I could break it this season.
Good. All right. So who are you gonna pick?
You know what?
I'm having 301 now.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do in honor of you, Jacob Wilson.
That's just taunting.
No, I'm saying I'm doing that so he can end my streak as well.
Okay, how do you feel about this? I have a great feeling about it. I have the best feeling.
Okay.
There's no way he won't get a hit.
You know
today.
what? Then okay.
Wow, he's getting a hit today.
I'm gonna honor what you're doing, and I'm gonna change it to Paul Goldschmidt.
I don't like that. I have a really bad feeling. No, what are you doing?
I'll take Jacob Wilson.
Okay.
I'll take Paul Goldschmidt.
Chris, I have a great feeling about that.
And who are you starting your new streak with?
I'm going to go with Rafael Devers.
Okay. Oh, we'll take a break when we come back. The final hour of the program, perhaps forever. Well, yeah, I don't know. All right. We've got streaks, speaking of, but this one in the NFL. Oh, yeah. And we'll see if a streak will continue this year. We'll let you know what we're talking about next.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting, just smart local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo with RVs of Sacramento and the Smud Museum of Science and Curiosity. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
When shopping for a new car, what do you want? A great selection? A low monthly payment? More for your trade? At Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda, you get it all. Model year-end savings are going on now. Drive away in your favorite Honda. It's savings you just can't say no to. Come in today or go to StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Hey! Well, we have this new coffee maker.
I saw a lot of cups up there.
That's my
stack of cups.
Yeah. There were no cups, so I went and got the big bag of cups. And then they're up on a ledge, and then I stacked them all the way super high. Just to, hey, fun.
So like Cody couldn't reach him up there?
Well, I don't know that Cody drinks coffee, but it's for someone else to not be able to reach up there.
I think it's just you and Chris in the morning.
I know Chris can figure it. Well, Chris has his own mug.
Yeah.
Actually, so do I.
I got my own mug from Sacramento Kings head coach, Doug Christie.
Oh, did he get you that? Hey, I thought he didn't like you.
He doesn't.
This is my Sacktown Sports years ago was doing a promo for some movie called Knock at the Cabin.
It's okay.
Yeah, and I brought it home. And
How was the movie? Describe it.
Oh, it was throw right a minute. Hello?
Is this the cabin?
Yes, it is. What can I do for you?
All right. That's it.
Dave Bautista's in the movie.
It's that one.
Oh, I only saw Knock at the Cabin 2.
So they have
a neighbor next door.
It's this electric boogaloo. Mm-hmm. They have this.
How many of those are you putting in your coffee?
4. I like a lot of creamer in my coffee.
He likes his sugar with coffee and cream.
And my morning gig is I'll do regular coffee. I put some hazelnut creamer in there, right? But they have this Keurig here, the new coffee machine, and they have regular old coffee, but then they brought in mocha. But it's really just hot chocolate. And I love hot chocolate. I'll drink. That's what I do when I'm in England. They have the coffee machine there, and one of the things is hot chocolate.
Okay.
Also, they spell mocha over there, Mocha, like maca.
Maca?
Yeah, it really messes. Because isn't maca that Japanese ice cream or something?
Isn't that mochi or mochi.
Mochi.
I don't know.
What's matcha? Matcha powder?
Matcha is like a tea.
Yeah, okay.
From Argentina.
Didn't the Village People sing that? Matcha Man?
No, but it was wasn't it who's the guy that sang it was Hey Macarena? Macarena? Who was that? Wasn't that like it was like Dennis Villalobos or something? It was
Nailed it.
Thank you. No, it was something like that though. It was a guy in a white hat. Unless that was Mambo number 5.
You're thinking of him, Mambo number 5. What happened to the first 4?
I don't know, but 6 was underrated. Mambo number 6, which has more staying power? Macarena?
I think Vega.
Suzanne. My name is Luca.
Yeah. Where does Luca live?
Second floor. Yeah, it's upstairs from your place. You've heard of him before. Yeah, you've seen it before. Mambo number 5, Macarena. What's the sexy lady? Gangnam Style. There's got to be. What's the 4th like super smash hit that doesn't have staying power?
How did they spell mocha in the UK?
Mocka.
Interesting.
Why?
Because I am looking at a menu in Manchester, England, where mocha is spelled Mocha.
Maybe that was just the machine that you had.
Maybe they're playing a joke on Dave.
Maybe it's a joke.
Maybe you should. Why? It's like you're just in this constant frame of gotcha.
The weird phone.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Ross, sorry. I'll explain
Somebody's
later.
on the air.
You're on my radio show right now, but don't worry about it. Are you at work still?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to do something super silly for me because I'm arguing with my dumb producer. Could you go and don't get out of any meetings or anything, but could you go over to the coffee machine at some point and take a photo and send it to me of what the menu is on there? I'm particularly looking for the one that says mocha.
Yeah.
We're having an argument. You could help me solve it. This isn't why I called you earlier, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, I'll call you after the show.
All right, no worries. I'll take a picture now.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Ross.
But that's
not
what you said.
What did I say?
You said that, in the UK.
I've literally seen it once, and it's on the machine at the work there. And I've not been to every coffee house. And so shocking, my assumption is that's how they spell it. And then Chris was like, well, actually. So now I got to pull this poor bastard out of a meeting where they were probably crumpeting and teeing and whatever, and have him, an executive with a football club, go take a picture of a coffee menu.
Strange that's not a bank holiday over there right now.
That's actually a very excellent point by you. Macarena, Mambo number 5, Gangnam Style. What would be the 4th one?
We'll let the dogs out.
Before you start going, oh, yeah, that's it. That's 100% it. Here we go. That was quick. Oh, sorry. Jason, could you spell what that drink is for me, please?
AMER. Americano?
No, the one that looks like mocha.
Oh, flat white. Sorry. Cafe latte.
Flat white.
MOCKA.
Thank you. Thank you. Right there. Right there.
I'm still right.
No, you're not.
You said that's how they spell it in the
that's
UK.
Him in the reflection.
It is. Unless, I don't know, every time I look at it, I think it looks Russian, but I think that's because Moscow spelled Makba over there. So, like, yeah, MOCKBA with like 2 little dotties or something over there. We should look that up, D.
Wow.
Well, actually, That's you. That's how you sound.
When I'm right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jason, involve you in this, but
I have trouble reading.
Would you just mind reading the top of that paragraph, please? This is 5 minutes of the show. We're never getting back.
The spelling MOCKA, mocha, I don't know, is a phonetic representation of the word's pronunciation, but the standard English spelling is MOCHA.
Huh.
Yeah, English as an American.
Huh.
Yeah.
What do they speak in England?
The spelling MOKHA is also used.
Oh, well, that's a serial killer. That's stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
And refers to the actual port city in Yemen from which the coffee originates.
Oh, well, then, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very historical knowledge.
From the 916, did it occur to you that maybe they misspelled mocha on that cheap-ass coffee machine? I'll have you know, I looked up. That is my favorite coffee machine I've ever used.
You tried to purchase it?
I looked it up to see, just want to know, what would it cost to put this in my house? It's way too big, but like what would it was a $13,000 coffee machine.
Oh, so you got two?
Yes.
And we've got these Keurigs here like animals.
Literally tried to hook them up with the same company who's over here. Anyways, like I was saying, every year since 1990, Jason, the NFL has had a... Why do I let him get to me?
I don't know. He's laughing.
Every year since 1990, the NFL has had a streak of having at least 4 new teams in the playoffs from the year before. Last year, barely got to 4.
Got to 4. Some years there's been 7 new teams.
In 2023, KC, Buffalo, Baltimore, Houston, Pittsburgh, Miami, Cleveland, Detroit, Philly, the Rams, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, San Francisco, and Dallas all made the playoffs. Last year, Miami, Cleveland, San Francisco, and Dallas. Nope,
not so fast.
And then the playoff
place.
teams that did make it, the Chargers, the Broncos, the Commanders. I still have to do the News 10 math in my head whenever I say Washington, by the way. You know that, right? That's why I pause. The Commanders and the Vikings.
And everyone else was the same. So we just had 4 new ones. So on that theory, which 4 teams or more do you have in? And which 4 do you have out? It's happened every year since 90.
Yep. Okay, so I'll start with the easy
35-year streak.
I'll start with what I think is the easiest one. I have the 49ers.
Okay.
We'll be in.
Okay.
Hey, sexy lady. Oh, hold on.
Boof, boof,
no, nobody in the AFC East. I will put.
This was difficult. I almost didn't have 4, but I barely have 4.
Did the Bengals make it last year?
The Bengals did not make it.
Yeah, I'll put the Bengals in. So that's 2.
Okay. So I'm going to count your teams you have in, but I got to figure out who you have out.
Yeah, that's the harder part.
So you have Bengals in Seattle. In San Francisco.
Seattle didn't make it last year, right? Oh wait, they didn't. Yeah, they're one of the NFC West. So that's 3.
So Seattle, San Francisco, and the Bengals.
Oh, and I have Atlanta in over Tampa Bay.
Okay,
that's my 4. Atlanta, Seattle, San Francisco, and the Cincinnati Bengals.
So who's out?
You had to ask me that one, right, Jason?
So I'm assuming the Rams.
The Rams are out. The Buccaneers are out.
Okay.
This is tough. You know what? I'm going to say the Commanders are out. Fluke.
Okay.
And in the AFC, nope, I can't do that. I can't do that to him. And I can't do that to him. God dang. I can't do it to Mike Tomlin and the Steelers. That might be the right, but I actually am pretty high on Aaron Rodgers being over there.
Okay.
I can't do it to the Denver Broncos because they got Bo Nix, and I like him. And I think the Nix and Marvin Mims connection is going to be fun. I can't do it to the Chargers. It's Jim Harbaugh. He's only in his 2nd year. He's still going to be good. I'm going to do that which I should not do. Wait, am I? Nope. I want to take the Houston Texans.
But they got to win that unless you have someone.
That's the thing. But Jacksonville is kind of a sneaky pick to win that division. I just don't see it. Damn it. All right. You know what? I'm taking the Steelers. Steelers out. God, I'm wrong.
All right. Well, this is interesting because I have the same 4 teams in that you do.
Oh.
But not the same 4 out.
Really?
Yeah. So I picked Seattle as well, San Francisco as well, Atlanta as well, and the Bengals. We had 3 NFC and 1 AFC.
Interesting.
And we only had one of the same teams out. I had Washington out, like you did.
Do you feel like, I know this is like a dumb comparison, but for some reason, Washington this year feels to me like Houston last year, even though Houston won, but like Jaden Daniels to CJ Stroud.
Mm-hmm.
Like where CJ Stroud was going to be the guy and
Right.
kind of had I feel like that's going to happen with Jaden Daniels. I don't think the Commanders are equipped to deal with that yet, like the Texans were last year.
Yeah.
They're not in a bad division is the thing.
Right.
The Texans are.
Yeah.
All right.
So I have Washington out with I put Atlanta in their place. I know it's not the same division. I had Detroit out. And I
Let me ask you this, because you, what is it with Detroit that you? So I would say my counter would be okay. So you got Jahmyr Gibbs,
right?
You got Amon-Ra St. Brown,
awesome.
Jared Goff,
Hutchinson's
back
Yeah.
now. You're really going towards the coordinator,
the coaching.
Yeah.
And I just think it's a division that might beat each other up.
Yep.
I don't know. It just weird things happen. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I get it.
So I have, like you, Washington out,
Detroit
out. I did have Minnesota out.
Okay.
So I have 3 NFC West teams making it because you have the Rams out. I have the Rams winning the division.
Rams,
San
Seattle,
Francisco,
San Francisco. Yeah.
And then only one AFC team. I put Cincinnati in, and I took Denver out.
Interesting.
It was Denver or the Chargers for me because I was thinking the same about Pittsburgh. But
do you have, since you run this part of the show, at some point, do you have waiting surprise teams in each division or in each conference? Or is that something we could talk about now?
We can talk about
like,
that.
I don't want to steal it if that's okay. Well, let me ask you to start out, just top of your head. I have one, so I don't want to put you on the spot.
Go ahead.
Who would be your NFC surprise team?
Well, the fact that I have Atlanta in, I guess, would be one.
And let me define it, by the way. What I mean by surprise team is not win the Super Bowl. It doesn't even necessarily mean
Like
make
what
the
Washington
playoffs.
did last year.
Right. At the end of the year, we will look back and go, wow, that team surprised me more than any other team in the conference. Wow. And I guess I'll also qualify it by saying surprise good, because surprise bad is a totally different combo.
I guess NFC for me would be Atlanta.
Okay. I'm gonna put my Bears money this year on the New York Football Giants. I don't think they're gonna be a 500 or well, you can't be a 500 team. I don't think they'll be above 500. I don't even know what they're gonna win. I think by the end of the year, people are gonna look at that Giants defense and they're gonna say, okay, they got Malik Neighbors. They've got a hell of a defense. If they can just get some offensive help, they might be cooking with grease.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Good with quarterback play?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm absolutely not good with the quarterback play. But I think that I don't hate Russell Wilson. I think he's going to have like a poor man's Aaron Rodgers year. He'll be a steady hand. He won't be perfect. I'm not at all a huge fan of their backfield. But I do like their line, and I do like Malik Neighbors. And I think at the end of the year, I think the talk about the Giants will be, look, if they could just if they could do like a Sam Darnold type or a Kirk Cousins type, and they could add some more playmakers on offense, they'll be the team to watch out for. That's what I mean when I say the New York Giants. Yeah. On the AFC side?
I would say, we mentioned one. I think Jacksonville could be a surprise. The other one might be New England.
Mm-hmm. Drake May.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have either one making the playoffs, but
Sure.
I think they could surprise. That New England division's not very, very good besides Buffalo.
Yeah.
And I think they could be up near the top of that. But again, not a playoff team.
I will tell you my AFC team to surprise easier than my NFC team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very high on these guys this year to surprise, and that's going to be, like, a lot of people will be happy, the Las Vegas Raiders. I legitimately like what John Spytek has done. I like the presence of Tom Brady in that organization. I think it's muffled Mark Davis a little bit, and I think the bar is so low for them. I won't say they have anywhere to go but up, but there's a lot of up to get to. I did not think no offense, Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew, they were cooked, and we said they were cooked before the season even started last year, and they were absolutely cooked. Geno Smith is not Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen, but Geno Smith is a guy. He's an Uber driver. He's a guy that will get you to where you need to go with he's Uber X. He's not Uber exec.
Right.
He's just a guy that's going to do the job. I like Genty in the backfield. I think he's going to be explosive. They have a couple, obviously super stud tight end, but they got a couple of stud tight ends. I'm fine with their receiving core. I like what they're doing on the ground. Max Crosby in that defense. They're not going to be a playoff team, I don't think. I don't think they'll be 500, but I absolutely could see a 7-10, an 8-9, and a team that'd
be a great improvement.
A wonderful improvement over 4-13 last year. So
yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's amazing that this streak has been able to continue, because when you first look at it, these feel like, I mean, the fact that a bunch of the teams that won the divisions again, so that normally turns over, but it's weird that 2 years ago, Miami and Cleveland were in the playoffs.
I know. And
Dallas.
Well, Dallas would.
Dallas had a run of a couple years where they were actually really good.
I'll tell you, because you can look at that from both angles, Jason Ross. The thing when you want to talk about the volatility of the NFL because of salaries, because of injuries more than anything. But I will give you. Here's the difference between a year and a year, okay? I'll give you a team you may remember from 2 years prior that was 10-1. And then they lost on a Sunday night 42-19. And then they lost again, and then they lost again, and then they barely beat a terrible team, and then they lost again, and then they lost again. So in their final 6 games, they were 1-5. Fast forward to last year, not a ton of changes, that one in particular, but their final 5 or 6, I should say, win, 3-point loss on the road to a playoff team, win and win. As a matter of fact, we're talking about a team that finished the year 12-1. The difference between the two, maybe Saquon Barkley. And they won the championship.
Yeah.
And they throttled the Chiefs.
Just embarrassed.
But Jason, you'll recall on this very show, we talked at length about that Kansas City team on November 26, 2 years ago, had beaten Buffalo in OT 37-34, coming off a win in Kansas City 21-17. Coming off a win against Dallas 28-23. That's a hell of a stretch that year. They play San Francisco at home on Sunday Night Football and get bat flapped 42-19. Then they lose by 20 to Dallas, lose to Seattle. They beat the terrible Giants at home by 8. Then they lose to Arizona. Then they lose to the Giants by 17 on the final game of the season. To this day, I will wonder in those final 6 games of the year, just like we wondered that year, what happened? Because to me, and I said
took their spirit.
That's the thought, and it's probably right. But we've been around sports long enough to know this type of thing right here. I'm not saying this is what happened. This is player slept with other players' wife. This is somebody did something with a coach. That looks like something in the locker room that
Team
just
turmoil
blew them apart.
Yeah.
And I forever want to know what was it, because it wasn't a massive batch of injuries. Jalen Hurts didn't forget how to play football. And then they win the Super Bowl the next year.
Yeah.
So when you look at the finish of the Eagles 2 years ago to the finish of the Eagles last year, finishing 12-1. Well, excuse me. I apologize, Jason. They didn't finish 12-1. They finished 15-1. 13, 14, 15, 16-1, including beating the the Commanders and the Chiefs in the conference championship
Commander and Chiefs
and the Super Bowl, a combined 95-45.
Wow. Who was the loss?
The loss at Washington, 36-33.
That was a great game. I remember that game.
At Washington, they lost the second game of the year at home to Atlanta, 22-21. They did get a legit spanking at Tampa Bay, 33-16 in game 4. Then they had the bye week. And then after the bye week, they just reeled off 10 straight. And their only blemish was by 3 in Washington. And I'd say beating them 55-23 a month later. Yeah, was a really nice answer. So to your whole point, though, like that just speaks to, on the good side, it's one of the reasons why the NFL is so great.
Absolutely.
Because you just, and I don't think that's going to happen this way. I would bet money it's not going to happen this way. But what I'm sure Niner fans look at that and go, well, maybe it's us.
Yeah, and I think, every week there'll be something. If I remember right, wasn't it week 2 last year that the Raiders went into Baltimore and won?
Yes.
With Minshew?
Yes.
That just didn't, like at the end of the year when you look at Baltimore, how good they were in their record, you're like, what happened to that game? Like, how does that become the Raiders' first win and the Ravens lost like that? It just, sometimes things are weird when you get the matchups going.
They lose. I think that was Harbaugh's debut, right? They lose in LA to the Chargers, opening game of the season. The Raiders do 22-10. They turn around and go into Baltimore and beat them 26-23. And then they got Carolina the following week at home and lose 36-22. Yeah. But wait, then they host Cleveland. They beat them.
Okay.
20-16.
2-2.
That was on September 29th. They didn't win again until December 22nd.
Oof.
They were 2-2, and until they beat Jacksonville at home 19-14, they lost 10 straight. They did beat Jacksonville. They did go into New Orleans and beat them 25-10, and then the Chargers slapped them around 34-20 to end the year. But yeah, they were cooked with Minshew and O'Connell.
Yeah.
They were cooked. But in the end, honestly, I'm tank commander.
Right.
In the end, that got him Ashton Genty.
Mm-hmm.
And if that ends up working out for them, who cares? I guarantee you, Raider fans right now, they're not worried about last year.
Right.
They're worried about this year and what's going to happen. And I think they're in a good spot. I really do. We'll take a break. When we return, What's on Deck brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. And then we'll get to crosstalk and celebrity birthdays all coming up right after this.
The Alan Styles Show.
The Athletics taking on Minnesota. All I know is that the state fair in Minnesota was so big. All I know is I saw fried butter. Has anybody ever had fried butter?
You've had fried Oreos and Twinkies. That's crazy.
Different. No, that's not different. And it was a Snickers.
That's still crazier than just butter.
No, it's not.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part, they accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report. Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the final days of Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale. Up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Ends Monday. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Hit the field during Sky River Casino's $400,000 touchdown for a truck giveaway. Play slots and table games daily to earn entries. Then join in on the action every Saturday for a chance to score up to $15,000 in free play or a brand new 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500. Visit skyriver.com to see how you can get 100 bonus entries every Tuesday and Friday. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 21 or over.
The Sacktown Sports 49ers Report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, conveniently located besides the Vacaville outlets. The 49ers start the regular season this Sunday on the road up in Seattle. San Francisco is looking to get back into the playoffs after a disappointing 6-11 season a year ago. Brock Purdy is ready to go after signing a 5-year, $265 million contract in the offseason, and Christian McCaffrey is feeling good after an injury-riddled 2024 campaign. Catch the game this Sunday beginning at noon right here on Sacktown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
Attention taxpayers, if you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000. And they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated.
Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority Tax Relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584.
Priority Tax Relief.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting, just smart local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
Yeah! It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
It is time for What's on Deck, brought to you by our friends at Trex Decking and Railing. How's the deck coming along, by the way?
You asking how's my deck?
Yeah.
Was out there the weekend before last with Andrew, going over the design. I said, I don't tell surgeons how to operate. What would you do at your house? And he ran through with ideas I would have never come up with, helped me with the color coordination with the house itself. And I am so, dude, because there's snow, there's weather up there, there's all kinds of crap. Every time I go up there, I got to blow off the deck and then I got to scrub it and whatever. It's going to be nice to have a deck that I don't have to worry about at all. So installation starts, I believe, mid-month. Yeah.
There you go.
Just in time for us to have our show overnighter where we can watch Top Gun Maverick and then football the next day. I mean, you guys are invited. Doesn't mean you'll take me up on it, but
I don't like that if I were to watch Maverick with you.
Yeah.
I have to say that it was good, or I'm just being a jerk.
Well,
you went in not wanting to see it. You not to like it.
I would say this, a couple things to that, Chris. Number one, I don't think you care about being a jerk. Number two, no, I want your honest answer. If you don't like it, then you can just sit there and be wrong. And then I would also say, I think, by the way, is it tomorrow? I think Naked Gun is available for streaming. We could even do a double feature because I have not seen Naked Gun.
And Chris could see it for the 4th time.
Yeah, we could pop some popcorn. Oh, it started yesterday.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun is started.
You'll definitely want to watch that with Mason.
Yeah, that's. I'm glad you.
What's
said
it available on?
You got to rent it on like Prime.
No, is it one of those where you gotta? But do you have?
It's like $25.
Is it really?
Yeah. It'll probably be on HBO in like a month.
Chris, you've spent $25 to go see it already.
That's a great point.
Did I?
I just accidentally.
I saw the first one free.
Instead of hitting Prime, I hit Pro in my search on my phone, and it came up with Claire in Promotions.
Oh yeah.
Who was Claire in Promotions?
You don't know?
I have her phone number.
You know her. You know her dad.
You do.
I know her dad.
Yeah.
The public knows her dad.
Oh God, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? I'm drawing a total blank.
Okay.
Give me another hint. Come on.
Used to work here.
Thanks. That's a good hint. Thank you. That's a really good hint, being that I have Claire in Promotions. We say
Dad worked for, well, not for, but
I just put Claire in the Amazon Prime search engine now. I'm all over the place.
I think you could say where he worked.
One of your most teams you're most passionate about.
Yes.
Was involved with them.
Kings?
Yeah.
Got it.
In the broadcast.
Her dad worked in the Kings broadcast.
And was very front facing.
So like play by play?
No.
But was there during the games?
Yeah. Saw him all the time.
On the air all the time.
Bill Horrenda.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got it now. I got it. Okay. I
got it?
Sorry for stomping. Wait,
Yeah.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Okay, because that'd be embarrassing if I did. Bill Horrenda. That's always what I think when he lost his voice.
Wow.
I totally forgot about that.
You forgot about that?
Wow.
It's one of my,
That really tickled
that's the greatest moment in the history of Kings. That's the greatest moment in the history of Kings broadcasting, dude.
One of the best. Up there with the Price dunk.
Bryce Dunk.
He's
Still losing
not
his voice.
wrong, dude. He's not wrong. And every year it comes up on every year.
You have it somewhere?
I think I'm gonna search my tweets because every year that it comes up on Facebook, I always reach.
Uh-oh.
I always retweet.
He's got it.
I got it, dude. I'm so.
Oh, no.
I'm
You
so.
gonna share with the audience?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Here, let me.
Is Chris gonna lose it somewhere?
Chris, you gotta turn your mic on. All right, here we go. Let me unmute this. This is. By the way, let me just say before I play this, we love Bill Horrenda.
Absolutely.
He's one of the greatest guys in the world.
Absolutely.
And the fact that we're not making fun of him, we're making fun with him.
We've all kind of been in this situation.
We've
before.
all, yes. And the fact that he lost his voice on a Kings broadcast is the second, in my opinion, funniest part of this clip. The funniest part of this clip for me is our very own Bobby Jackson, who cannot contain himself.
Kenny, they all say he's on their all-star team. He's on mine as well. I think the Marcus will be I think he'll be well prepared to be packed for New York City.
All right, what's on the agenda today? What's on the agenda, Bill?
Well, first of all, I got to get my voice together.
Yeah, I'm about to say get some cough drops.
Energy early. Defense.
Listen to Bobby.
Marcus or Rudy. That's the agenda.
Bill, it was great to talk to you, but it's even better to talk to you tonight. Thank you. You just came back. You came back too late, Bill. I need some hot tea, baby. Some hot tea.
Absolutely.
All right. It's a good night.
Oh, we love you, Bill. Wherever you are, buddy, we love you.
Bobby is so genuine.
He so is, too. When Bobby Jackson truly loses it,
it's the best.
You know what's funny? That would be the third.
Yeah, we have our 2 1 seeds of Sean and Chris. But Bobby yes,
is right there.
Because you automatically laugh.
You can't not.
Yeah.
And he laughs especially at like uncomfortable moments.
Yes.
Totally
It's like, not really something funny that's happening. It's something like
Bobby's in studio in a suit, all formal, and then Bill's loses his voice and he just loses it. So good.
Oh, that's gonna be my favorite part of the whole day, dude. Hey, I can rent the Naked Gun for $19.99. Well, hold on. I can rent it for $19.99. I can buy it for $24.99. That's how they get you.
Yeah.
They get you with the extra $5 because you know it's going to be streaming, like you said. It'll be streaming for free on HBO within the month.
Oh, actually, I'm guessing it's going to be Paramount Plus.
I wonder if we can find. Well, figure that out. Dave's ignoring the text line as usual. Let's see. What has my guy been saying that I've been ignoring?
Yeah, read like the best text that he has.
Why is Chris Paul's son not CP4? Dave, I'm sad. I forgot my earphones at home. If I leave my work desk, I might miss parts of the show. Sad face. Mug root beer, underrated drink. Dave, I like your Nirvana shirt. Dave's ignoring the text line as usual, and his guess was Claire Walton. I can see that. Okay. Well, there you go. You got it.
I mean, like, I think he needed to stop where he had his best line.
I forget what it was now.
CP4.
Yeah, CP4. Hey, A's and Cardinals.
Okay.
In St. Louis tonight, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Jacob Wilson.
Gross. Giants at Rockies.
Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers. Oh, yeah, a lot of involvement in our streaking. Hello. And let me see here. Let me give you some start times there, by the way. A's Cardinals at 4:45. Giants Rockies at 5:40. And the U.S. Open continues.
Right now.
Flushing Meadows. Yeah. Alex de Minaur is beating Felix Auger-Aliassime 6-4, currently 0-0 in the second set. Yannick Sinner going against Lorenzo Musetti. Hey, where's my guy Carlos Alcaraz?
He's still in.
Yeah. He's still in there?
He's going to be playing Djokovic, I think.
Alcatraz is Spanish for pelican.
Yeah, pelican. And what do we got here? What's going on with the Americans? Oh, Iga Swiatek is she's a 2 seed playing Amanda Anisimova. Totally getting these names right. Rajiv Ram is playing Nikola Mektic. Oh, that's in men's doubles. Who cares? And Naomi wait, what?
Naomi Osaka
is playing Carolina Muchova.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll save my question for off the air.
Okay.
I have a dumb tennis question, but obviously I'll save it for off the air. We'll take a break. When we come back, cross-talk and celebrity birthdays next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options, heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's Trex.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
When your reputation's on the line, you don't leave anything to chance, especially your primer. Painters trust Kills primers for a smooth start, strong adhesion, and serious stain-blocking power. And now, the full Kills lineup is available exclusively at the Home Depot. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery, or order online and pick up in-store. Kills primers. Pro results, faster. The Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Abriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo with RVs of Sacramento and the Sled Museum of Science and Curiosity. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Golf.com's Josh Sands offers 5 common golf course maintenance mistakes and tips to correct them. You've hit the green, and to fix your divot, you jam your tool underneath the ball mark and lift the soil, but the right way is to circle the edges of the mark with your tool, gently pulling the turf toward the center. Second, when fixing divots in the fairway, fill it with sand until it's level with surrounding turf, and gently smooth it with your foot. Third, when the course imposes the 90-degree rule, it means to stay on the cart path until you can turn at a right angle to your ball, minimizing wear and tear on the turf. 4, when you're driving on the course, proceed at a modest pace and avoid staked and roped-off areas. Avoid sharp turns, wet turf, bunker edges, tees, and greens. The superintendent will applaud you. 5, in a bunker, rake the sand smoothly and exit as you entered from the low side. Tap the sand from your shoes and leave it as if you weren't there. And now that you know, make sure your foursome knows as well. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
I was so excited yesterday, Alan. I started the show talking about you. Sort of.
This show today?
Yes, this morning show. Do you go listen to the podcast on Apple or YouTube or whatever? Because I saw on the text line yesterday, somebody got on you for not paying off the tees. The tees on the 49ers. I was so excited.
I responded to them. I said, that's just Dave
being Dave.
Dave being Dave.
I could hear it in your Allen voice. That's just Dave being Dave.
No, and I did say, hey, Juwan Jennings' calf magically healed.
See? Big Niner news.
Hey! Am I the only one? Because, Dave, you're a Niners fan.
I am.
Am I the only one that thought Juwan Jennings? I learned a couple weeks ago. Juwan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall, same size.
Yeah.
I thought Juwan Jennings was at least 6'5".
Because he plays like he's 6'5".
And I thought Ricky Pearsall, and I don't know, I might be telling him. I thought he was a cool, I thought he was a 5'11".
Yeah.
I thought he was a 5'11", 6
When you're 5'11", you're 5'10".
Juwan
I
Jennings,
guess when you're looking up at everyone's the same height.
because Jennings has.
there is a level where you're just all the same to me.
He has leaps.
Like Dave and Jason, same size.
Same size.
Not sure if that's true or not, but
close.
You're around there.
We're close. We're definitely the tallest show on the station.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just
it's only
saying.
me by myself.
Well, even
but-
Kyle and Whitey.
Yeah. Kyle got it, but Whitey's not helping.
Bro, I think we're both taller than Kyle.
Well, I heard the Mercedes. He's a big guy.
Big guy.
He needs room.
Big.
So what does that mean? If I get a car deal, do I have to get a coupe?
Oh, it'd be nice.
You know?
Take it.
Would be nice.
You know
You get a
me,
smart car.
not a bigger guy, so I got
the Mini
two-door.
Hey, speaking of them smart
Koopa
cars,
Loop.
dude. I by the way, got to follow up on. I just got a text about, hey, just checking in to see if you're able to participate on September 25th down in Laguna for the Gym Boys contest.
Oh,
I unfortunately can't. How about you, Alan? Wait. No, you can't either.
Why?
It's at 2 p.m.
you can leave early.
I can leave early.
Would you leave
He's
early
still
for
off
the
then.
contest?
The last 30 minutes.
Well, he's still off on his.
Yeah. I'm off.
Would you leave the baby?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
I will forward your name.
So
then.
represent.
8 tacos.
That was the Marcus Allen.
Where's Laguna?
Elk Grove.
Not Laguna Beach.
No, Elk Grove. But speaking of Southern California, that's something I forgot to bring up after last weekend, dude. We don't have them here. We don't have them here, but dude, are you familiar with Waymos?
Yeah, they're in the city.
Yeah, they're in San Francisco, Phoenix, I think Austin, but LA, and we saw a bunch of them. A Waymo is basically like an Uber, but there's no driver.
Yeah, my wife was wondering. She said, "When are they going to come out to Sacramento?" And I thought, I don't know that they're needed.
Well, according to Reddit, which is where I read it,
Okay.
they said there's way too much red tape in Sacramento.
Well, and the construction. I mean, those Waymos, they wouldn't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
But they said the grid of downtown would actually be very conducive to Waymos, but there's too much red tape here to that it just hasn't worked. But what was crazy was, first off, seeing people in this car with no driver. That's going to take some time to get used to. But we were on the USC campus when we saw one, and I did an Uber to LAX, and then I downloaded the Waymo app just so I could see what it would be to LAX. It was like $58 for the cheapest Uber to LAX, and it was $31 in Waymo.
See, man. You do it?
No.
You do
Have
it,
you seen
Jason?
those videos
I
of
don't
where
think so.
like it's a person stuck in a circle?
Yeah. I just got to think, like, how do we, but you don't hear a lot about like Waymo crashes. So maybe they work.
Yeah.
They have Waymo
That bad
crashes.
Netflix movie with Julia Roberts and all the those are Teslas.
Aaron Brockovich?
No, all the Teslas, they all crash.
Charlie Wilson's War?
No, I think Idris Elba, my twins in it.
Wasn't Carly
The Wire.
Wilson and Wilson Phillips? Wasn't she Brian Wilson's kid? You mean Brian Wilson's War?
Charlie Wilson's War?
Or Charlie? Oh, I thought you said Carly Wilson. I was like, that's
Different war.
Wilson Phillips.
Yeah.
Carly Rae Jepsen's War.
Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. The football is here in college and on the way in the pros. Still got time to get yourself some wonderful Crumble Cookies. Just that time for the pigskin. Get some today.
All right. Remember this song that got into everybody's ear for a little bit? The earworm that is, what does the fox say?
What does the fox say? Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Move to San Antonio. Okay, we traded him, dude.
Oh,
God.
It came out on this day in what year, though?
Not a clue. A terrible day.
2000 and I'm going to be off by a year. 2012.
I thought it was later than that in my life. 2014.
2010.
Ty, you were right, Dave. 2013, you're off by a year. Alan and Dave tie. Happy birthday today to Charlie Sheen.
You know, I knew that because I started the mornings here in 2012, and I very distinctly remember Byron Kennedy running through the halls yelling about how terrible that song was. And I know he left us in 2014. So
That's cheating.
what? Using memories?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't have a good response there. Who were you asking about?
Who do you think I said?
Charlie Wilson. Sheen. Oh, Charlie Sheen. Hey, he's got that Netflix thing coming out this month.
We all grab Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen is 62.
I love 2.5 Men.
Do you?
I do.
Are you upset that you weren't the half man?
Uncalled for, Chris.
It's not even the tall guys. That's the problem. But that's normally how it goes.
I shouldn't listen.
Wow, he enjoyed that a lot. So did Kyle.
This is all the baby's fault. Today's the due date. I shouldn't even be here.
I know you shouldn't be here.
Should not be here.
Dave said 62. What do you say to that?
Who cares? 60.
65.
Hey, we have a correct answer, and it goes to Alan Stiles.
Hey!
60.
Never felt worse.
Happy birthday to former Kings coach Dick Motta.
He wasn't the nicest guy, but Jesus. Dick is 85.
When are we going to stop him?
What?
When are we going to stop?
He's 85.
Are we still making...
What? What specifically are you talking about? Describe it.
Are we still making those?
What?
I don't know if I can say it in that context.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
82.
84.
What did you say?
85.
We're in the wrong decade. Happy 94th.
Wow.
That is an old
Motta.
Did I know you were a Niner fan?
I'm not a Niner fan.
He's a Raider fan.
Oh, okay.
We literally talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
That's right. Would you say you are? What type are you? Are you a big Raider fan?
I don't know what that means.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
I don't know.
What?
Huh? Coming up on the Alan Stiles program today, sports talk right after this.
The Drive Guys.
I know you guys missed me, so I was like, I'm coming in. I'm a team player.